Well, hello, Bulls fans. We are back, and I'm going to be joined right now by one of the finalists in the pairs final here at the U.S. Open, 2024 U.S. Open in Sun City, Arizona. A familiar face for us in the men's final here. Your singles finalist, runner-up, Charlie Herbert. You made another final already, so...
Hello.
Is that close enough to your mouth? What's going on? What is that? Is that on? Try that.
Check.
There he is.
Now we're here.
So yeah, another final, Charlie. Must feel great.
Feels good. Love the greens out here. Wonderful. Little windy.
Windy.
But that's part of the game.
Yeah,
it slowed down a little bit. Yesterday, boy, we had that storm come through. No rain, but just crazy cold.
Oh man, it was brutal out there.
Crazy cold and a lot of wind. But today's a beautiful sunny day.
Yeah, beautiful. And you're taking your first-year bowler teammate, Sadri Jazayeri, all the way to the promised land, maybe, with the U.S. Open singles or pairs final. It'd be great. He's probably through the moon to be in it, and now he's getting a live stream game with his good buddy Charlie and his other two good buddies, Chris Dodd and Tom Richeson. This is just another Thursday evening for you guys, isn't it?
It is. Laguna Beach Open, just on a regular Thursday or Friday night for us.
Awesome,
so
man. Well,
this is nice. We've got a lot of guys down there, a good group of guys that are really working hard to, make this sport better and make themselves better in this sport. And so it's kind of exciting to see how well all the different players from there have been doing this week.
Yeah,
so we're super excited. And, Sadri's my
your neighbor, right?
My neighbor, yeah.
Roommate.
Lives 4 doors down, and we got to know each other 4 or 5 years ago and finally drug him down there about a year ago. And so he's only been playing his first year, but he's a good athlete, good basketball player, and he's adapted very well. And so it's kind of crazy, these conditions. I was kind of wondering how he would adapt to the wind. The wind here is not like a steady offshore or onshore wind that we have at the coast. This thing just changes and gusty, and so he's working it out and figuring it out really well. So it's super exciting to have him here and do this experience. And
I think you guys are teeing off at about 2 o'clock is what I've been told. So we still got about 14 minutes for all you Bulls fans out there. This is going to be a good final. All good friends, great bowlers, good greens, good weather.
Yeah, it'll be
good commentators.
Everybody grab whatever link they have on their cell phone and send it out to all your Facebook buddies. We're just trying to grow this live stream. Lauren's doing a great job with that, with Scotty Marzoni and Scott Roberts also at the helm. So we're just doing what we can, but if you have an opportunity, send it out, and
anyone out there, if we have any viewers yet, if you are watching and you have a question for Charlie, send it through the comments. I got those open right now, so if you have any questions for him, I think I do. What's your strategy going in? You play against Tom and Chris quite a bit. Is there anything that you want to spill? I won't tell them if they come over here, but
there are no secrets out there today.
Okay.
Everybody knows each other's game. It's just it's finding weight with this wind,
getting closer to your opponent, basically keeping it simple.
My thoughts have always been go tee to tee.
Yeah, that's no secret.
Tee to tee, and that's not a secret. And then leave. And people say, why do you like tee to tee so much? I make sure that they understand. I don't. I like short, but if I go tee to tee and finally they get a point and
then they go short, they go to your favorite length.
Exactly, and I've got the hammer.
Gosh, I can't believe you just let everyone know that.
Oh my goodness! Oh wow, it's got to be blowing up now. The internet's
everyone's going to know how to beat you now, Charlie. Play tee to tee. That's how you beat him. He hates it.
All
right. Well, we're going to kick Charlie out of here.
Get good at it.
We got our other skip for this men's singles or pairs final. Chris Dodd standing behind us, and if we can pass the mic over to him when you're ready, Charlie.
Hopefully you'll be able to understand his accent, but just listen real carefully. Where is he? Is he hiding
right behind
me?
you?
Oh,
yeah, he's ready.
Okay, people. Enjoy it. Like I said again, send out that link. Get it out there.
Yeah, share.
All right?
Share
Share right now. Okay.
All right. Have a good game, Chaz.
Thanks.
All right. Well, stepping into the booth now with me. We don't have the camera on us this time. Apologies for that. But here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Dodd. Teammate of mine in a couple things this year already. Must feel great to be in the U.S. Open Pairs Final. How's that sound?
Yeah, feels pretty special, not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, you had the disappointment at the championships just a month and a half ago or so with your partner Tom as well there, that you wanted to start off really strong and finished off with a little bit of disappointment. So now you have a chance to get full and further redemption, because in my book, the U.S. Open is tougher to win than the championships. So this would be a huge win for you. You're playing against your good mate Charlie and mates, I should say, Charlie and Sadri. So that'll make you feel loose and comfortable out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, not too nervous about it. And I think you're right, looking for a little redemption after Nationals. We were cruising at 4-0 and chain came off a little bit.
Yeah, well,
But third place at Nationals wasn't what we came for, but good performance overall. And looking to go for it right here, this would be redemption, I think.
And now,
it's always
even
special to beat Charlie, you know.
Of course. Well, Bill did it just a couple days ago, so see if he can make it a double for him.
Taking a few tips from Mr. Brault, so
put him closer than Charlie.
Yeah, that's the goal.
So and I was going to say, just making the final of this is already redemption in itself, I think, because the championships must have been a disappointment, but making the final here and winning the playdowns in the Southwest Division in the same year really puts you on the map for U.S. Bowls as a dominant skip in the game, and now it's cemented. No one can really question it. So I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, mate.
And,
appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, and your game's improving constantly, which is so important in this game, and Tom's is as well. You guys get along great. I've spent a lot of time with you guys, so I'll be pulling a little bit more for you, I must be honest.
I think that's probably most of the crowd here, to be honest. But
yeah, we've seen Charlie win enough stuff. Jeez, but
I'll try
I'm looking forward to a great game. Look like you've been playing really good today. Michael told me this morning you were on heat, and Tom did too. So just you're only as good as your next bowl, as we know, not your last one.
I just don't want to stink the place up in the live stream now after playing so well. But.
Well, I'm sure you'll go just fine. Well, thanks for joining me in here. I'll let you go get ready for your game, and I look forward to a great show here starting in about 9 minutes. All
right.
I don't think you're getting trial bowls, but
I heard we weren't.
No, so straight into the game. We'll see you out there, and go get them, big dog.
Cheers, buddy.
Hopefully we will be talking after the game, but hopefully
and some beers, right?
Yeah, we might have a couple of cold beverages. Yeah, hopefully they're celebratory ones.
Yeah, let's hope so.
All right, bud. All
Cheers,
the best,
mate. Thanks very much. Thanks for the live streaming too.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
You got it. All right, well, there you have it. The two skips for our men's pairs championship game, giving you a bit of their thoughts. And gosh, they both sound pretty chill and calm and cool and confident, which is what you want. There's a fine line between cockiness and confidence. And I think those guys are in the right mindset. They're not getting ahead of themselves. They're very pleased to be where they are and just going to have fun and see who wins. So, like I said, we'll be underway here in about 8 minutes. Just might roll through a couple of our sponsors here while we're waiting. Berry Bowling Systems doing artificial greens. A few of them here in the States already, and they are wonderful greens. They're very durable too, last a lot of years. So hit them up if you're interested in an artificial surface. Henselite USA, the choice of champions. Mr. Jimmer Weissapol doing a great job since he took over the Henselite realm here in the States, and he also does it in Canada. So appreciate everything you do for the game, Jimmer. A bit of sponsorship here and there for some folks, and yeah, it's great to see the hats all around. I got one on now. Didn't bring one today, so thanks, Jimmer, again. And we'll move on to the next one, which is Jai Thai. Thai food here in Sun City, Arizona. Get over there, and if you're a bowler at the U.S. Open, you bring your name tag in, you get a 15% discount. So head on over there. And, of course, the Nixon Group, the Orange Realtors here in the area as well. Definitely have handled a lot of transactions for the bowlers that have moved here from out of the area. And if you are interested in doing so, please hit them up first, because they do know their real estate here in this area. And Sparms, sun protection for your arms. They are the thin sleeves. You don't even feel like you have them on yet. You're getting all the protection you need from the sun. So thank you guys for your sponsorship of this event, as well with asset preservation, wealth, and tax. And your main live stream sponsor, Arrow USA. Same line every time. Someone new just took that over, and so nice to have a representative for Arrow here in the States. It's a great brand, and we appreciate you taking on the role as the primary live stream sponsor. And of course, Scan Health. For your health insurance and other needs, please contact Scan Health, as they're sponsoring a lot of our measures, some of our mid-green conferences. We really appreciate it. Scan Health Systems. Well, this is getting exciting, folks. I'll put this back up so you know what we're doing. It is the 2024 U.S. Open Men's Pairs Final with Chris Dodd and Tom Richeson versus Charlie Herbert and Sadri Jazayeri here in Sun City, Arizona. Got my co-commentator joining me, Mr. Scott Roberts. This is his favorite song, everyone. I like to put it on for him when he enters the booth because it just jazzes him up for these games, as it jazzes all of us up. And yeah, away we will go soon. Scott, are you feeling as excited as I am?
Well, I guess I got to have a little hometown pride, because not only is this an all-Southwest final, it's an all-Laguna Beach final, which
Sure
is my
is.
home club. And this is just, I think they were saying it's just like a typical Friday night for them.
Yeah, Friday, Thursday, any day. They do this every day of the week. I think, these
They're out
guys.
there a lot, and it's, a lot of these guys, and, Chris and Tom have been pairs partners that they found each other, and, kind of up-and-comers, and it's good to see them making a final. And obviously Charlie has, been at the top that you talked about, and he had a final with the men's singles that he managed to get beat by Bill Brault, but to fake it to the, his second men's singles final is, that's pretty good. So we're looking forward to a good match here. 18 ends today.
Yep.
In this gold medal match.
That's right. I got to adjust that on the scoreboard before we get going. I got to do the whole scoreboard. Anyway.
Slacking, buddy.
Yeah, you know.
See, when you're doing all this stuff by yourself, then
What
you manage to
do
pick
you
up.
know about that? Gee.
Now I'm just like, you told me, hey, take a back seat, Scotty. I got it today, bud. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I will.
Yeah, he needs the break, guys. Scotty's been doing such a good job, and it does take a village, as they say. And
Yeah.
I've had so much help with this. I know people mention I'm heading up the charge for the live stream committee, but gosh, without the help of everyone, Scotty Marzoni, Gary Barnes, Veronica Sum, who was looking after our committee. Of
Yeah,
course,
Melanie Visner.
Melanie Visner doing the conditions of play
she
stuff
was
for us and
helping me
making
out,
sure
yeah.
we're all
And
settled
she's-
there.
Yeah, she assisted with me some commentary. We got a pinch hit from Aaron Zangle, who's been helping out with us today, and every day basically with setup and everything. So it's been good. They're figuring it out our first year with this equipment.
And everyone's been so supportive.
Yeah.
Let's throw it out to the management team or the committee, the Bulls committee for the U.S. Open. Lori Roth, Jim Roth, and all them have been so kind. Doing stuff to really help us with our production. We're on the same rink or same location. First of all, the same venue is not something that we've done in the past for all the finals, but. Not only is this the best green in my opinion, but it's nice to be at the same location, so we're not packing everything up and driving around each night, which I was prepared to do, but I didn't want to do it. That's for sure.
Yeah, it is. It makes it a little bit easier. It's been bad enough to kind of have a day one has been, or rather every day we're kind of starting getting out here between 6:45 and 7 in the morning to be able to start setting everything up in the darkness.
Well, I got some good news for you, Scotty. Tomorrow you have the day off.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was going to say with our broadcast, to make sure everybody knew that tomorrow we're giving the fine folks in the live streaming crew a day off, and then also the people here at Bell a day off. But then we're going to have a super final day, I think.
Yeah, we're going to have the ladies singles and the men's fours, although not sure if we'll be able to stream the entirety of each. We're going to definitely do the women's singles, the whole game, because that's kind of the blue ribbon event. And then I think we'll be staggering them a little bit if we can, and we'll try to catch the end of the men's fours final if possible. We might set up 2 setups and stream them both, but that's just a little much, I think. So
yeah, what I was going to suggest is maybe we just do the women's singles, focus on that match.
Give updates.
Likely that'll end first, and then we could just move the cameras over, see if we can get over to the men's fours and catch the last third probably of that match. Maybe
the only issue is one might be on the other green. So what we're thinking, and here's what we'll do, is that we'll set up 2 cameras. We'll have our normal setup here, our 4 cameras. On the other green, we'll set up just 2, the ends of each. And hopefully the Wi-Fi signal is strong enough to head over there, and we can check in once in a while. And
yeah, okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. Again, this is all new experience for us. We got all new equipment and all new hardware. This is our first event of any kind. I mean, we've been doing some live streaming with some different hardware, but with this hardware, this has been our first experience with this. So we're hoping that this will work out. And so tomorrow will be an interesting kind of day with a couple finals going on. So we've been staggering the event because most of the events have 1 qualifying day and then a finals. But for the singles, we've broken it out to have 2 qualifying days, so to make sure they got 8 full matches for the men earlier on, and then now for the ladies. And that's what was happening today. Today was day 1 for the women's qualifiers for the women's singles. Tomorrow will be day 2 for them, and then the men's fours is also doing their qualifying tomorrow, which is why you'll be out there doing that.
yeah, I sure will. And
Hopefully you'll have a better day than you did yesterday, my friend.
yeah, well, yesterday was a shocker, as they say. But all the credit to our opponents. They played very good. Can't take anything away from them. The breaks definitely did not go our way, which in tough competitions like this, you kind of need a little bit of that, at least a little. It can't all go against you. I've told teammates before, today we're going to have to beat the other team and the Bulls Gods. And when you're up against both, it is so hard to win. And we just ran into a couple games like that. So we weren't too displeased with how we played. There was some, obviously we weren't on our A game because I think we wouldn't have lost, but we were close. We did pretty good. And it's just timing and luck and everything involved. And
well, I like your chances for your fours team. It just, if anything, you got a little bit of a day off and you can relax, both of you guys, and, kind of watch some good bowls, which kind of helps refocus you sometimes.
Yeah. To be honest, we had some really good games yesterday, and our last game came down to kind of the wire, and it was one of those win-wins, Scott, again, where, hey, if I win, I'm in the, I don't know, 19th flight, and if we lose, then I get a day off. We get to rest our legs, get everything right for the fours, and be here to help you all day. So it's been a really good day. I've loved being here all day and commentating throughout the day, and I love being a part of the final. I really do. I love doing well and winning, but I also like being able to watch the big game and cheer on people who make it. And I have so much pride for a lot of these people because I've known them so long, and the new ones that I haven't known long, I'm just as proud as them, man. They've come, Tom Richeson, Sadri, they're both haven't been bowling a lot of years, and gosh, to be in a singles final, and look at them over there, Scott. They're all laughing together.
Yeah, again, these 4 guys
out.
know each other very, very well. They're all not just members of the club. I mean, Laguna Beach Strong. I mean, I think we're getting close to 450 members now at Laguna Beach.
Needless to say, it is the. I mean, I don't want to say best lawn bowls club in America, but I'm going to go ahead and say that because you guys have the most members. It's the best. It's the most beautiful location of a lawn bowls club, arguably in the world. It's right on the Pacific Ocean on a little cliff overlooking rock piles, little surf spot. I surfed back in the day. Tom surfed it his whole life.
If I sit on this bench?
Yeah, there's Myra Wood, legend of the game. Hi, Myra.
Well, hi.
Say hi to everyone out there. We can hear you. Say hi.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, there's Myra Wood. She's I've seen her play some real special games. Yeah, I remember her in Malaysia playing against Val Smith and Joe Edwards in a game on an end rink, and the ditch hand was so wide. Myra was getting to within, I don't know, 6-7 inches of the ditch with every bowl, and it was going to the jack every time. And we were just sitting there going, I mean, the other team, the Kiwis, were just going, who is this superstar? Because, she kind of had a hobble. She's got a little thing with her shoe and her legs and stuff, So when she walks out on the green, you're like, oh, I wonder how good she is, really. But then you see her lay down a bull, and you go, oh, that's why she's skipping Team USA. And so, yeah, you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it might move around a little bit, and you're fine. Don't worry about it. If it hits you, don't get mad at us. It can move a little.
Yeah, that's our internet link, so we don't want to lose that.
So yeah, we got so many spectators in here. They're having to squeeze in on these benches with some of our stuff, and as you hear there, the bell goes off. Cheers, Scott.
Oh, cheers! Cheers.
I love the pairs. This is my gig. I wish I was out there, believe me. But you know, second best for me is being part of it in some way, and we're right here and we're part of the game. So I love this.
Yeah, indeed, and this should prove to be a good match. I mean, I think for whoever it is wins, it'll be their first U.S. Open pairs title. Well, I think the only one who has a title of any kind is Charlie.
He's got a couple fours titles,
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, I think he's got a couple fours titles.
One or two. I don't know if it's two. It might just be one. But
yeah, I think he's got one fours title. I think that's the only one. I mean, but again, he's got 6 consecutive national singles titles.
Oh, he's got plenty of titles, man. There's a locker at Newport just full of medals. But the interesting fact, he hasn't won a major skipping. So he's won all those U.S. singles titles, and he's got the U.S. Open fours titles. But someone, I think it was Billy, was saying that if he can pull this off today, it would be his first skipping major. So
which is just amazing because he's been playing for so long and skipping for so long. Just the thought that he hasn't skipped a major title of any kind is kind of stunning. So
yeah, well, he's a good team player too. And when he won his fours title, he was playing, I think, second or maybe
I
third.
think so.
And you know, when you win the singles playdowns every year, you don't get a chance to play in the pairs playdowns.
Right. That's what we do in this country now.
Yeah, it's good because that's for champion and champions. So.
And it's one of the things that we have in the Southwest that we do. None of the other divisions do. The other divisions are worried about breaking up their pairs teams. So in the Southwest, we play the singles qualifier first, so that immediately disqualifies you from playing in the pairs. So.
Yeah, well, maybe it sped up a little bit in that little hour break. That was a long enough break to see.
I assume we're doing trials here, but we haven't really seen anybody kicking a bull. So
I don't know why. Oh, they must have thrown the jack in the ditch twice. So there's one bull on the ditch,
and then one
on
long.
the plank.
But I'm still wondering if they're doing trials.
No trials.
No trials are just started.
Jim was very
clear
about that. He said I never should have given it to him in the singles, but I'm gonna have to disagree a little bit. Because they did have an hour break, so it's like, you know, the last 15 minutes they could have had a quick little roll up.
Yeah, that would be my thought too. But you know,
the people in charge are there for a reason.
The COP is the COP.
All right, we got some questions here. Tim wants to know if there's a novice division at the U.S. Open. There's not. We do have a novice in this final in Sadri Jazayeri. He is a first-year bowler, unbelievable. As you see him put a really nice bowl there. About 1.5 feet behind the jack at the most. He's really talented for not playing that long. And Victor Green says thanks for this and all you do for bowls to Scott. So he says great commentaries and thanks for all you do for U.S. Bulls, Victor Green. And
thank you, Victor.
Andrew Dufresne at Newport says thanks for the commentary. So thank you as well for watching, Andrew. We appreciate each one of you that tunes into this and shares it. Hopefully you got it on the big screen down at Newport there, Andrew. Don't you guys got a huge TV in there. You guys could have a little viewing party.
TV at Laguna Beach. I got to figure this game's on at Laguna Beach right now. They've been running the live streaming. I mean, I showed up there for a social, and they had one of our lives. I think the pairs playdowns that I did the commentary for just running on a loop. They just kind of go through the Southwest video calls that we have.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, I'm gonna try to work on the exposure and whatnot just one more time here. Just as I see this is
well, kind of not the best start for Tom there, but I mean it's early days. Kind of putting some pressure on Chris Dodd right off the bat. Sadri, no problem at all. I mean, he had the line pretty quickly. So here's Chris. This looks pretty good.
Gosh, Chris has been on fire today. Look at that. What a shot. Chris Dodd.
Exactly what you needed. He wanted to kind of play with a little positive, at first bowl, make sure he got up to it, and got a great result out of it as well.
I'm trying to get a little more saturation out of this, get those colors to pop for us. And you viewers out there, please let us know.
Yes, we got the jack moved over to the corner. Can't quite see it here in the picture. It's in the lower left right now. Charlie, I think, is going to try and float it all the way around on his forehand. He being a lefty. Oh, he's come with a little bit of pace here.
Okay. As we see it come in.
He's trying to get the second shot, or
he's just having a.
And come across. I think he was trying the angle shot. I think he was trying to see if he could hit that ball out and then come all the way across and hit Jack and knock it out.
It's a really good shot. I'm going to try to see if this can get this camera angle a little better for us. No, it doesn't. Let's go back up to the proper channel. We will work on this for you for a sec.
All right, here's Chris seeing how he can follow up that last one. Again, you see him not wanting to switch hands. He's just kind of trying the same hand again. Doesn't want to get wrecked here. Unlucky. A little too narrow there. What Charlie's going to do here, he's going to stick with the forehand. I would think he'd be on the draw here. He does have room to draw.
Let's see what he's looking at from this angle. There we go. Watch it come in through here. If I can just get this. Oh, here it comes.
He's kind of overcooked it. I think that's not going to stop.
Yeah, that's sailing into the ditch. So we got one more bowl each for the skips. As I try to work on this little tilt on this camera. Well, let's check out Chris's delivery in the meantime.
Oh, we got Jack from the other rink has been moved over towards it, so they got both Jacks from the two different rinks, and they're maybe about 5 feet apart or so.
Oh, gosh.
Well. So they're kind of playing through each other here. And I think that, okay, Chris is going to get good. He's going to go now. I was wondering if they're just going to wait for one to finish, but Chris is just going to go.
Yeah, good call. I would just not let that shake you up. They'll move the balls down there. So he's playing his backhand. So we can watch this come down the green. Tom's a bit in the way. We still see the bull traveling. Might not have enough weight.
Yeah, this is very short here.
Very, very short. Charlie's angle.
Yeah, just gonna. All right, Charlie looking to find out how far the jack away is from the plinth there. I was looking to probably just draw, take a couple yards off. And just needs to get past that one bowl in front, so I think anything within a yard. But, I mean, it's a little hard when you're trying to draw to the corner. You got to keep it in bounds. You got to keep it from going in the ditch. You got to keep it around those bowls.
He's given this a good effort.
I think it's a little spicy.
Might be steamy, yeah. As it
Pretty
just
good effort, but
by.
a little spicy there.
As it floats into the ditch. So, looks like it's one to Tom and Chris.
Yep. One for Tom and Chris. They draw first blood here. This 2024 U.S. Open men's pairs championship match.
Heading into the second end. We're underway with a score on the board. And like before, as we've said, please give us feedback. If it looks like we're doing good, let us know. If it looks like things are a bit off, also let us know that.
So I think the second flight final looks like it's right next door with Mike Ruggles and Ivan Hyland, who we just saw win against Les Russi and Michael Sadal, the legend.
Yes, sir.
And then the third place is the All Central Division final. Third place game of the championship flight between Rob Benke and Bob Schneider and the Cavender boys.
Yep. And yes, Dave Remington wants to know that the arrow on Charlie's hat is on beast mode, or is it off? I think it's on, Dave. Yeah, definitely on. You can see it in that camera angle there. Beast mode activated. Charlie Herbert. And Fiona, g'day, mate, over at Mudgerbaugh. Thanks for checking in, Fiona. Appreciate you supporting us and letting people know as well to tune in. Hopefully we're doing an okay job out here. As we see Sadri with a really good bowl here.
Sadri just started off on fire with no issues.
First year what? Gosh, what a beautiful day as we see Tom.
Yeah, as long as we could keep this wind down. It's been kind of gusting, but it's been calmed down over the last couple hours. I would think it kind of mellowed out like right around noon.
Yeah.
But before that, it was getting a little scary. A little bit through there, but a good road for Tom. Much better end for him to start with. See if Sadri can keep his form.
Boy, just stepped out of the way there. I reckon that'll be the last time they forget that. These guys are seasoned veterans. Look at Sadri.
Sadri, another good one.
It's gonna duck quite a bit ways over there, though. You get under that a little, and it just goes bye-bye.
Yeah, so there's a slight breeze, and it's in the players' faces right now. So that's the predominant wind. If it starts gusting, you start hearing it coming through in our mics. That's the direction it's coming in. Tom acted like he didn't like that one, so we'll see.
Well, that's a little wide, I think, is all.
He kind of hung it out there, but it's not terrible. I mean, he's just a little heavy. That's a good position.
I wouldn't mind that.
That's fine.
You don't need the shot, Tom.
If that's a good miss.
Yeah, if that's a bad bull in your book, then you've written a pretty good book. Da-dum-dum. All right. Well, can Sadri back it up with another good bull here? If he did take the extra grass, so he's adjusted.
Yeah. Well, if he's
Gosh, look at
following
this.
Charlie's lead, it's just like nothing short, nothing ever short.
Look at this bowling. What a great shot, Sadri.
Yeah, that's another good one. Holding 2.
Like Charlie said, he's in the pregame interview. Sadri's an athlete. He's very good at basketball. He's good in his professional life, so he's a competitor. He wants to win this final badly. I won the U.S. Open pairs with Phil Dunn when he was a novice, and gosh, he wanted it so bad. And he said afterwards he didn't realize how hard it was going to be to win another one because he won one so quick. He was like, "Oh, it wasn't so bad." And I told him that night, and I was like, "This is huge. It's not easy to win these." And I think he knows that now. That it's not every 2 years you get a U.S. Open title.
Yeah, especially when you have success early, and then you can't duplicate it. It's a little.
It's annoying.
Yeah, it's a thing.
But
that's for any sport though too, really.
It is. And
Last Marino, we went to a Super Bowl his first year and never won again.
Wow. And lawn bowls is one of those games where you can be on your game. You could actually outplay your opponent and still lose. So you never want to get too ahead of yourself or too cocky or any of that kind of stuff. Like I was saying earlier, there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness. Confidence is fine, cockiness is not. So the Bulls gods are always watching.
There's Charlie with a really good bull here.
Wow, the pressure's now going to start mounting this end.
Yeah, Chris was positive, which you'd like to see, but he put it all the way to the plinth essentially. So he needs to drop a little weight here. Looking to try and, he kind of came through on the last end.
Sure did.
Just trying to see if he can do it again.
I can't tell just yet. It looks a little under the line, maybe. Did he undercook both things, or is this going to hang on?
Let's see if it's going to hang on. It's a pretty good effort.
Just a little bit lacking on each
just the
aspect.
line. The weight was good.
Mm-hmm. Well, all of a sudden, they're finding themselves in some trouble here. That could be 3. Very well could be 3.
It's at least 2 for sure.
Yeah, Charlie's good at repeating the formula. When you practice as much as he does, it does help your consistency for sure. If you can dial in 1, he is heading back. He might be worried about the tee.
Yeah, this is not too bad of a defensive play here. Just to kind of cover the little back.
Great home there. Really good home.
They were 3 down in the back. So, given that he had the last ball, he didn't have to do that, but it gives him a little freedom. He doesn't have to really worry about it so much. This has got a little pace on it from Chris, I think.
He's definitely reaching. He's jogging after it.
He just wants to get a little bit of action on it.
This pace looks pretty promising. This might hold on for a little longer.
He's got to get a little bit of the jack here. It helps.
He's got to get a lot of it. Well, that's a lot better for him.
Oh.
That's a lot better. It might just be 1 now.
Yeah, he almost made it all the way in.
Yeah, just 1. So he cut
one.
it down. What a great shot, Chris Dodd.
Yeah, pretty good. Comes through again for his team. Interesting to see what Charlie tries to do here. He's got to be a little bit careful. If you touch on that front one, it could flop into the jack and move it, and it won't move well. That move will be against him.
Yeah, he will be a little bit careful with this, that's for sure. He is a very He's
I
ducked it under. Whoa,
Wouldn't blame him for putting this in his pocket or just kind of playing it short.
but he did. That's
Yeah,
still a good ball.
that's fine. You could see if it flopped in and hit the jack. I mean, it could have rebounded off that ball and gone to green. So he should be happy with getting one on that hand. And again, he should be confident. You know, the Sadri's played it really, really well to start with. He's been, I mean, I'd argue he's been the best player on the green so far. He's been the most consistent with his draws in these first two ends.
Sure has, yeah, 100%.
I mean, Chris has made a couple of conversions, but
And Charlie told us before the game he's going with the tee to tee. That's his thing. Oh, I get it.
okay.
Let's see here.
Yeah. Charlie trying to help us identify the bowls.
That's good. Good of him. Saturation.
I mean, I don't think it's trying to say one's got the blue stickers, one's got the red stickers, but I think with the pattern on them,
We
it
got
makes it. I don't think we have an issue, but
we got it.
Chaz being Chaz.
Exactly. There we go. All right.
Then it comes along with beast mode, I think.
Yeah.
All right, see if Sadri can keep this really excellent form. It's one thing to do over 2 ends. Can you do over 18?
Well, we'll give him a couple ends off if he
Yeah,
wants.
he's been really pretty interstellar these first 2 ends.
Look at this.
This is another pretty good start.
Sadri's on fire, man. Look at this. Woo!
It's just another great bowl there.
Let's see if Tom can respond to that. Probably heard me getting fired up over here, so show me up, Tom. Show me what's up. Very smooth delivery for a tall guy. It's always harder when you gotta get down from a higher point.
Yeah, I think it was a couple of years ago. I happened to play Tom in the, I think in the playdowns. I believe it was in the playdowns, and we had a close match. And then I had a really couple good ends in a row where I happened to get 2 4s on him. You know, and obviously that's a big difference in the game.
Yeah.
You know, just really tight heads, and he just couldn't get a piece. And he came up to me afterwards, and he just says, you know, I really want to. He that stuck in his mind. That he played
Sadri
well
again.
and then gave up 2 4s. And he says, I'm going to start working on my game. And you've seen it elevate since then.
Sure have.
I'm not saying it's my cause. It's his work and what he's done.
Yeah.
But he said, he talked to me right after that. He said, I'm going to work on my game and I'm going to get better. And and I've seen it. And you've seen it with his results and his play.
And talking to Chris before the game, they're obviously very disappointed with their the U.S. championships as they were steamrolling. They were going so good, and then, like in Chris's words, the chain fell off a little bit towards the end of it, and they ended up in 3rd. But this is complete time for redemption for them if they want to take it. So
It's be quite the feather cap, as you know, getting a U.S. Open. There's so many people that don't have this title that are really, really good bowlers.
And sometimes, you know, from personal experience too, if you make the final of a big thing, you sort of go, "Oh yeah, I made the final." And but after the fact, when you don't win it, you're like, "Gosh, what an opportunity I just blew!" Or you know, and
Yep.
the couple. Look at this, Sadri. What a great set there. Good 3 bowls.
And again, Charlie encouraging him to play it in the back, and because Charlie's got his drive as a weapon, and he likes to see things like positive through, forcing, pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Tom really needs to get on his, you know, he needs to kind of find it. He's been a little bit off to start with.
This one's if it pulls up, it's going to be an indecent home. But
He's just kind of having trouble
sailing
controlling his
through,
weight.
Yeah. Well, they are behind. That's the bonus.
Yeah.
But they're not close to the jack, which is the negative. As we bring on our first sponsor of this live telecast, Berry Bowling Systems for artificial greens. Hit them up. They do a really good job at Berry Bowl Systems. I have one at my home club, and it's wonderful.
Cambria.
Cambria, that it is. And,
Would you call Cambria Central California? What
Yep.
would you call it?
the Central Coast.
Okay.
That's my new. I'll throw a little plug out there for my new venture that I'll be taking over a couple weeks. Goldland Barbecue on the Central Coast as well. It's part of our logo. So if you're ever in San Luis Obispo, look it up. Goldland Barbecue.
Keeping the name?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's got a good. It's got a lot of good
there's Charlie.
reputation, and Charlie's pumping Sadri in. That's great.
Yeah, look at that. And just a small profile, too, so it doesn't... You can't really have a go at that.
No.
You know, you're 3 down, but the profile is, you know, less than a foot. at most.
You draw third shot. I mean, sort of give yourself one jack high to work off of or something. That would be ideal.
So it takes away the drive, but Chris is going to try the kind of the sexy bender kind of thing, just kind of coming through with a little bit of positive weight.
Is he going to draw the shot here?
Is Chris going to do it again?
Oh my gosh, Chris Dodd.
Very close.
That is a beautiful lawn bowl, Chris
Oh, he
Dodd.
might have made it. It might have flopped in.
That is such a good sign for that
Sadri's going
team.
to take a look. He says they're still holding one, but
What a great shot, Chris.
but still,
He's really come to play. He's made shots on every end so far.
yeah. Just trying to keep him in the hunt until Tom can find his form. Or if Sadri can have the wheels fall off a little bit. But right now, it's Sadri's been controlling these heads.
And like you said, though, it's as a first-year bowler, it'd be hard for him to keep that consistency going for a long game like this. But if he does, all hats off to him. Look at Charlie here. This is a beautiful bowl.
Just going to make it all the way around the corner.
Oh man, what a shot, Charlie
Yeah, good bowl.
Herbert.
Just
It
great
went
position.
through. It's not second.
Yeah, great placing.
But that actually is a good friend now for Chris to play that same shot of his. Charlie, we get out of the way. Yep. You can play that same shot, and if he makes it back to Charlie's bowl and falls in.
Yeah, he's got a couple options where he can hit his own and just kind of turn it over once, and that'll get in too.
Yeah, he's playing a bit more weight, I think. No, he's not. He's just playing that same draw weight.
He's going to make the corner or push that one in.
It's got to hurry. If it just flops it down, that might be enough.
No, not quite. Nice effort.
Gosh, that was a great effort. Yeah.
And increase the profile of the head, if nothing else. Charlie could probably play. I think he's probably looking at both. He's probably going to stick with that, get with his backhand here, and just kind of try and push those both. I don't think he can turn that corner. No way in hell to get in for shot, but he could try and just push those in, especially the near bowl, the shot bowl. If he could push that up, that could go right into the jack and then pump up, and it could be 2, probably 3.
Yeah, he just needs to play a confident draw really here. Just make sure you're up. If he can flop that one over, like you said, and he can end up with a 3, maybe 4.
And even hitting the inside of that black ball would help those 2 black balls. If he hit the inside and kind of could push into the red too that way.
Yeah, so
get into the shot ball. Let's see.
I'm interested to see what kind of weight he plays. He's just playing draw weight, but probably making sure he's up. So he's played the right weight in my book, or he's tried to. I don't know if he doesn't like it.
I don't think he's going to be here.
Well, that's an uncharacteristic, whatever.
Bad.
It's an unusual miss from Charlie there.
I got to get the cinnamon book out.
Gosh, uncharacteristically.
Uncharacteristic.
Uncharacteristic. Cal Poly Mustangs. Yes, I didn't pass English class, but I did good in math. And
yeah, see, I think Chris is better served doing what he just was looking there. Was just trying to hit and stick. He can hit those 2 black balls and just turn that one over, play with the yard. Or as you said, I mean, it's hard to tell how much gap there is with that one ball that's right there. It might be a little too far. I don't know if he hits that one and it flops in, if it'd be enough for shot.
It'd give him a chance, that's for sure.
But I think he's going to try and hit his own balls and see if he can punch that one up for shot.
Yeah, it's kind of the same sort of shot. You're just giving it in that. He's definitely got more weight.
Not shy, yeah. Not shy here. Going to be hard to break on this hand.
Well, he's in the area, though. It's going to maybe cut it too much. Oh, he's close.
Yeah, he might do it.
Oh, no. Catastrophe.
No, I don't know. That's probably just one. They're already. He's
3. Charlie says.
Sadri's saying 1.
Charlie wants 3, but yeah, we get the measure out, and this measure will be brought to you.
2.
Well, 2 they give him. This is brought to you by Henselite USA, the choice of champions. Henselite USA.
I mean, Charlie didn't waste any time in saying that he thought it was 3.
Yeah, and Sadri says, I'm not measuring that, it's 2. Unless Tom said, don't measure it, it's 3. 2 it is. All right. Jerry says it looks super bright for some reason. So let me adjust that scoreboard for you, Jerry, and then I'll 2 more for Charlie there. I will get that brightness down just a little bit. I appreciate you letting us know, because it's not easy for us to see on our end, as it's very bright and our umbrella isn't working at the moment. So. Oh, they went back to that. Oh, okay. That's down. Saturation is up.
This is kind of Charlie's preferred length, and so to go pretty much tee to tee, and kind of like them long. And that's what we got here. And it has been working. Sadri's been dialing it in. You could tell they probably were practicing it, and not to mention probably a steady dose of it over the last couple of days.
Okay, well, let us know, Jerry. Does that look a little better? I'm trying.
Oh, Sadri's put it in the ditch, I think, with the first one.
Oh, that's his. Well, you know, we'll give him a break because he's been so on fire.
But now that door is open, Tom, this would be a good time to get a first one in and kind of find his form. Because, again, these guys are always playing on Friday night. They're used to this long distance. In fact, it wouldn't shock me if this was Tom and Chris's distance. Well, Tom's holding one, but he's a healthy 2 yards short. Maybe even like 8 feet. All right, Sadri looking to make the adjustment. He's got that bowl on his side, but he's not worried about it at all. I think he's wanting to go all the way around it.
Well, sorry if there's any choppiness on the feed. Looks like our Wi-Fi's good, so I'm not sure what we can do about that. But yeah.
Yeah, not the best of bowls from either one of these guys. Let's see if Tom at least was on the line, so he can add a couple yards here. Like to see him do that. See if he can make the correction. This is better bowl. This looks really good. There you go, Tom.
Yeah, very good, Tom. We knew he was gonna.
There it is. It's only a matter of time. Sadri looking to come in now.
The wind's back. Here we go.
We win just in time. Just
Kicking back up on us.
Just when we feel good about things, and just right in the players' faces. So it wouldn't shock me if Sadri was short here, because the wind really picked up. But it's a pretty good bowl. I think you got to be happy with this.
Oh, look at it. It's going to roll in for shot, too.
Yeah.
Great shot, Sadri.
Nice bowl there. All right, Tom just needs to get back on his line.
As we're in.
Getting a good shot of the guy's backsides here.
There's Tom's delivery. Very nice, like I said, especially for a tall guy.
Yeah, he gets down there nice, and nice smooth delivery. A lot of practice, as I said, from Tom. This is good delivery, but he's short again, and he really needed to be up into the head.
Yeah, yep. That's
Two
that
shorties.
wind in the face, and
Yeah.
can't totally blame him. But yeah, you want to make sure that one was up.
Yeah, your target really should be this black line that you see right behind the jack. That's a much better place that you should be trying to get to.
That'd be perfect.
All right.
Well, where are you watching from, everyone? Let us know. We're our comments are coming in, and yeah, Jerry said they may have as well just played this at Laguna Beach. You're totally right. They will. They'll play this game over and over and over if they have to, I'm sure.
Yeah, except then instead of playing for preferred beverages, they're playing for a U.S. Open title.
Yeah, and that big oversized check.
And that large, giant, oversized check that I'm sure they'll cut in half and share.
I just realized we won't have another one at the house.
Oh,
None
yeah.
of these guys are in the house, so there's
Oh,
one.
well.
Yeah, we're not gonna look at this.
Look at
Charlie
this,
Herbert.
Chaz.
Yeah, that's why he's one of the
Is it gonna
USA's best.
Wow, is it going to stay? Look at that turn at the end, though. Wow.
Ducked off, but still a great bowl.
That's amazing. I thought that was going to be, yeah, still just one down. Didn't make it. Tom's double checking, but
Yeah, it's close, I think. Tom says one.
He's pretty sure it's one.
So Chris, interestingly enough, was a Crown Green bowler when he was back in England, which is a similar game, but there's undulations in the green, and they play crisscross all over it. And the bowls, the jack, has a bias, just like the bowls do.
This is overcooked. He's in the ditch here.
Wow, yeah, that is that was a very big miss for a man of Chris's ability. So uncharacteristically, again, I'll go with that word.
You got to keep trying it until you get it right.
Yeah, it's just something.
I was having the same problem with Michelle Arculi, and I couldn't say it right.
Yeah. Charlie does not repeat the dose.
Yeah, he kind of
overcorrected.
overcorrected. Get behind it, Charlie. There you go.
He's blaming it on the wind. Must have been the wind. Well, Charlie, you'd think this was his first live stream game with him standing in front of the camera on us. But he'll learn. Or he didn't want the camera to see that last bowl of his, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
That's probably what it is. Look at this one from Chris. This is in the area. They do duck pretty hard once they get to right about there.
Pretty good effort there.
Yeah, they just keep going sideways there.
Yep.
I do like him changing hands, though. Or no, he played the backhand on the first one, too. Just was high and handsome.
Yeah, he just overcooked that first one a lot.
Yeah.
All right, Charlie probably be on his backhand, being the lefty.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I'm sure this one won't be short. This would shock me if it was short.
Yeah, I expect great things out of Charlie on this one. He's not sure about it. It's wider.
Yeah, he's looking at the sun. It's barely going to come in, I
Oh,
think.
look at that weight, too. He really
Waste a good weight, as you like to say.
Might have wasted
LD.
good weight there, yeah. It's a pet peeve of mine. All right, Jerry says it's not too bad. Just a bit bright, he's saying. He's watching on his phone, so it might be on his end, and the Wi-Fi keeps breaking up. Well, we have Starlink going, so Elon, where are those satellites? Hopefully they're up there. But it's been doing good for us this week so far.
Yeah.
So apologies for that, anyone. You can always, if it is a little choppy during the live stream, it does, when you upload it to later on Facebook and on YouTube, it will be a continuous nice stream. It doesn't jump in and out on that. But there we have. Look to your right, Scott. There's the Nixon group. Bright orange.
Oh yeah, you can't miss them. You know what their motto is.
The Orange Realtors, and as we see this bowl come in, that's the Nixon group. Thank you for sponsoring bowls here in Arizona.
Yeah, I kind of get a little wrecked. Is it going to cruise all the way in? Charlie's looking. Oh, no.
He would have taken it, but he wouldn't have. He would have had to apologize.
Yeah, that would have been a hell of a thing to trickle all the way in, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be one.
Well, here's a measure. We'll go back to the Nixon group. Well, it might be two, because Sadri wanted to measure it, and Tom didn't make them. So we will see. But yeah, if you're looking for real estate here in the Sun City, Arizona area, contact the Nixon group. Or if you're going to sell, they'll do either one for you.
Waiting to see some official notice of the count. Well, Mr. Dodd is going to get the scoreboard, so we'll see here.
4.
Yeah, he
think
just
he
put
went to
one
4.
up. So one it is.
Okay.
It might have been a thing like Sadri wanted a manager and Charlie said, don't bother.
Could have been one of those, yeah. Well, Sadri's doing the right thing, especially being a newer bowler. I'm sure.
Err on that side, yes, sir.
Yeah, you don't want your skip to be like, you didn't measure? What are you doing?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good of him to do that. Here comes the ditch, sailing not in the ditch.
Yeah.
So look at the T to T.
The legend Michael Sadal. Michael Sadal has a really impressive record.
Look at him, there he is.
There he is. Look at that delivery.
Silky smooth.
And then the exhale on the delivery, the exaggerated exhale. In 3 U.S. Opens, consecutive U.S. Opens, he only lost one match. One match in 3 years of the U.S. Open singles. He won the title, and then he lost in the opener in the quarters. But then ended up winning the second flight in that, and then won the next year in the singles.
That's pretty impressive.
That's an impressive record. And he lost to a novice in that match. The one loss he has. Do you know who the novice was?
Scott Roberts?
You were correct, sir. I have a little asterisk on
Just
that one.
a wild guess. Oh, it seems like
I still remember going up to get my first U.S. Open silver medal and hearing "Scotty boy" from LD and one of the other tables.
That's right.
That's a good memory for me.
Awesome stuff. So you see Michael chasing that bull down. The classic trot. He loves it. Look at that. Oh, he's gonna love
shoulder
it.
shrug as
Look at, he knows this
bounces.
one's good. Oh, it's not as good as he thought. Unless he wanted to rest that. Yeah, he's in for third over there. Well done, Michael. Pretty to watch, mate. PTW, pretty to watch.
Yeah, again, we got this T to T length, and now they're going downwind. Sadri at least has kept his first one in play, and his second one. Not too bad. He's just behind the stripe there.
I'll have to show you from the other angle, but some things have gotten kind of blown around here.
Tom has put his first one in the ditch, and he's looking to drop some weight so we can get in there. Again, really liking to see Tom be a little more consistent and making Chris work a little bit too hard here.
Oh, that's that one. Okay, we just got swapped is all.
No,
Sorry,
good
guys.
bull there by Tom. Just kind of drifted by, maybe got a little piece of the jack.
I'm trying here. There it goes.
Oh, there we got a little.
That's better.
Here,
Okay.
got it this time.
Now this one needs to get fixed.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't been very good about putting your remotes back in order, my friend.
I guess I haven't.
All right, let's see what Sadri can do here. Is he going to make it out of the turn all the way? It's close.
Oh, what a great shot,
He's
Sadri.
close. Yeah, that's a great bull by Sadri. A little short, but with his other two bulls behind, that's okay, and he got one in the count. All right, I'd like to see Tom come alive. It's interesting if he's going to stick with the forehand here. Because he hasn't played it particularly well, it'd be interesting if he wanted to switch over. You know, sometimes if you got a groove, you want to stay with it, but, you know, when you're kind of like, maybe you switch and kind of change your mode.
But he's played a good ball here.
But this is well played. He just kind of put his other two right next to each other, so might have floated in for a second. Hard to tell.
I think so. Looks like it to me from that angle.
Yeah, probably is.
All right, Chris Dodd's nephew watching from the UK. Good on you, man. Thanks for tuning in. And Hellacia Z from Portland, Oregon. They're watching from all over.
Yeah, if you're new, we appreciate a like and a subscribe. I know that's kind of a cliche, but it really helps us in our program here with Bulls USA to be able to say this is what how many people we have and what our viewership is to help increase getting us some sponsors to help us keep bringing you more and more broadcasts.
Give us validation for what we're doing, too. So we'd really appreciate it. Oh, Charlie just passing through. That was going to be a really good one if he could swallow the jack up and take Chris's balls totally out of play. I mean, sorry, Tom's.
Yeah, but he really didn't want to deli slice it. He would have been better served with coming to Tom's bulls.
Yeah.
And being higher and just kind of finding the blue bulls and sitting there. That would have been his better play. He really didn't want to come narrow there. You could just see a world where he comes a little narrow, deli slices it, hit the wrong side of the jack, and have it flick over.
Yeah, well, if it was me yesterday, that would have happened for sure.
Yeah, some days are like that.
Here we go. Chris in the area again.
God, he's been playing pretty well. Look at this.
Talking about
Is
the
he
deli
gonna get the-
slice.
Oh,
No, he's got it.
but wait.
Oh, no. Catastrophe strikes here in Sun City, Arizona.
Well, let's see what the count is. It's,
See if I can
think
get
it's
this
2.
down a little more. They're making me work here.
3 it is. So we went from 1 in a measure to 3 down. Pretty unlucky for a good bowl like that.
Well,
There you go. You got it.
Okay. A little more. There's
Yeah, you
the
got
ditch.
it. Well done.
Oh, there we go.
Well done. Genius.
Thank you very much.
Charlie's eyeballing to see what he wants to do. I think he's just go his backhand. Yeah, here he goes. It didn't seem like much of a challenge. He should just go to the backhand and just try and draw, or he can arrive on those bowls.
Yeah. Good view of some of the other games going on, other players. There's Max Cavender back there. Maxie boy.
It wouldn't shock me if Charlie just said, I'm just going to put the jack in that ditch, holding 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him. I mean, just arriving to it, draw another shot. There's no danger. Oh, he's
Look at this.
really
This looks
good
like
with
a
this.
stunner.
Charlie might even cover. Oh, he's framed it.
Oh, and he didn't make the head any bigger. That's
He
a
sure
wonderful
didn't.
ball.
Wow, did you see it go back up the green?
Yeah, I think
it went
it did.
backwards.
I think it did. And against the wind, no less.
Yeah, up the green. Well done. So, Chris, I think he needs to play this aggressive. You kind of got to come crashing in and hope something goes good for you. I'd play the backhand, and
Yeah.
the tee looks like he's down a few though too, so he doesn't want to burn it. He's in a bit of strife
He'd
here.
actually be better off if he killed it, because it'd be less.
It would be, but he's
might be just 1 if he just killed it.
up here.
Yeah, that wall for sure, but probably just the 1, because I think this black one's probably
Well,
second shot.
He does have 2 bowls left though. He might just want to make this a 2-bowl problem. Try to get one in the head, something to work off of. But
Yeah,
no,
he's going for the full weighted shot on the backhand here.
I don't blame him. If he gets anything,
Here
he's
it
better
comes.
off.
And
It's
there it
ducking
is.
under. Yeah. Oh,
I
he did
got
get
one.
Nice.
Oh, I don't know if it went all the way out or not. It kind of got hit on that other bowl. It kind of stopped it. Don't know if it took it away.
No, it didn't. It's still in the count. So he's opened up the draw now. So he'll be drawing with his next one. I can almost guarantee that. But see, it's one of the things that with that one, I would have looked at it as a 2-bowl problem, I think, and drawn with my first one, maybe play a spectacular shot and draw the shot with it. If at the very least you just give another bowl to work off of, cut it down, something like that. But I don't blame him. If he would have made the shot, then I'd be saying what a great bowl, and he made the perfect decision. So.
It was worth a go, I think. And he did miss it by much, and he got a little bit unlucky. He could have at least cut it down and knocked one out of it.
If he got the other edge of that bowl, he would have swallowed the jack into the ditch square.
Yep.
So.
Charlie's probably looking, I would think, to just float it around behind.
Yeah,
That would be ideal. I mean, but I wouldn't put it past him. I would have put Jack in the ditch and just take that option away from him.
If his weight's right, he's all over this.
It's really got to come in here. Here it comes.
Oh, it's coming. Look at this. What a shot, Charlie. If you can get a toucher out of this.
Oh.
Back up the green it goes.
But again, it's kind of it's another great shot in the count, jack high, and didn't make the profile any bigger from his own bowls.
So if I were Chris, I'd be playing the forehand and just insuring yourself up and pick the line you want to play. You could play a lot of weight if you want. Come crashing in and hope you reduce the count. If you sort of play reaching ditch sort of weight,
that's what I was
you'd be
think.
swinging across into those bowls, and you might catch one of them and straighten you out.
Yeah,
you don't want to miss wide here. You get nothing for wide.
Agreed. I think coming narrow on that front bowl would be not too bad, or the shot bowl. Either one of those would be a help. I mean, he could get shot if he hits that, comes in on that front bowl, because with that other one kind of locking it in, it could just hit and then it'll just redirect and come around for a shot.
That's right.
But he really needs to do something to try and cut this down at a minimum, because this is a big bundle. You're already 4-1 and stare down at least 3 here. Hard to tell if it's any more than that. I mean, it could be as many as 5, though.
I think it is 5, yeah. Looks like that
If it's
to me.
5, you're down 9-1 after 5 ends, and that is not a good start that you want.
No, and that's not the start. Oh, well, I don't want to be mean to Charlie and Sadri, but I don't want to see a blowout. That's for sure. I like close games for these finals, and he's having a go.
Chris is coming with some weight. He either wants to hit those balls or hit the jack. Here it comes. You'll see in your picture soon. He's not far
down to
away.
the
He's
bowls.
going to get that bowl.
And to the jack. What
Look
a
at
shot!
that.
Wow-wee, what a great shot, Chris Dodd.
Kinda
From 5 down to 1 up.
Kind of that shot that we were calling it with the, except we were calling with like a little more of a
I was saying
overdraw.
less
And he
weight.
come with weight.
Gosh, he played it to perfection. Just
That
like
was
we
well
said,
done.
nothing for wide. You get off those bowls,
Just coming inside. A lot of profit you could get from coming inside.
and there's no apology there. You don't need to apologize for that kind of rub.
Yeah, that
'Cause
was definitely part of the plan.
I think that was plan A. Jack was plan B, because you aim for those, and if you're wide, you get the jack.
Yep.
If you aim for the jack and you miss wide, you get nothing. So,
Great shot. Great execution by Chris.
wow, and that really
Kept it alive.
really could set the tone for what's happening here, because he has played some bombs, and we're only in the 6th end of 18.
Yeah, we played 5 ends as 4-2, and that was a 6-point swing there. We're going to call it a 6-point swing.
That was 5. So wow, I'm impressed. Chris Dodd, take a bow. That was awesome.
Really got to see Tom. To be honest, I would play a different distance here if I were them. I'd be pulling the mat up, because Tom has just been struggling mightily.
Well, Charlie revealed his strategy to the world in our pregame interview, Scott, which I wasn't going to say the other day. I knew it. I wasn't going to expose him, but he did it. He says, I don't care if everyone knows. He plays T to T all the time. We all know that. But he plays it because it's actually his least favorite. But he practices it so much. And then he convinces his opponent that it's his favorite, and they play short, which is actually his favorite. So it's a good strategy. Practice your weakness as much as possible, and then if you can play into your bread and butter, and they do it for you, then all the better. So he thinks a lot about strategy and stuff like that, obviously, and now we all know it, though. So if you run into Charlie,
Well,
play him
I'm
T
just
to T.
more. For me, I'm more thinking of I need to get Tom in the game. If I'm Chris Dodd, I need to get Tom in this game, because he's been kind of spraying all over the yard a little bit. He hasn't found his weight. We're struggling with his line. His first bowl is not close. He hasn't had a close first bowl yet, either line or weight, and that's not a good recipe for success.
No, and it's given Sadri even more of a chance to build on his confidence, and
Yeah.
just keep playing better and better. So
Especially with the
Look at
newer
this.
bowler, if you could get in there first, it kind of mess with their head instead of the opposites happening.
yeah, no one's messing with Sadri. He's the man. He works for Jack in the Box and Del Taco. He's in charge of food quality control and all that stuff. So it's nice. Sometimes you're at the green, he bails, he comes back with bags of tacos, and burgers, and yeah, good on him. He's playing now, so I don't think he's going to go get us any right now. But if he wasn't playing, he would, Scott. I love those tacos. Jeez, the late night Jack in the Box taco, nothing better.
I'm an ultimate cheeseburger guy.
There you go. I like that new chicken one they got too. Like it's like the pickles. It's like kind of like a Chick-fil-A one. But anyway, enough about that.
They're making me hungry.
I know, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Enough of the food. All right, let's see what old Sadri's going to do here.
Does he pick it up? Ooh.
No. But again, 3 bowls behind. Well, Tom's got one way in the back, one about a yard short, and one about 5 feet offline.
And you know what should be a concerning sign for Charlie is Chris Dodd, if out of anybody, is one of the most affected. He's a real confidence player. I don't know how better to say it, but when he starts getting it going, I saw him in Cambria at the Cambria Pairs one year, and they lost their first game. He and Julia, she was skipping, and then she said, "You know, why don't you switch to skip?" And gosh, the shots he made, he went on to win the whole tournament. And you know, like, gosh, he had to be feeling great about that because he was making everything. And I've seen other times when he's not as confident, he's struggling a bit, and but lately he's been back to this real confident form, and I don't see it going away anytime soon. So
Yeah, not a bad opener. Just
Got the
a
tee.
couple yards
Yeah.
through. Yeah, and he got the tee, got some value out of it. I think they might be holding.
that is the good news. Yep.
Remember that Sadri just kind of had a little bit of a loose end compared to the standard that he had been setting early on.
Gosh,
But there's definitely room to draw here.
I love greens like this, Scotty. I wish I was out there. These quick, windy conditions.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of practice on conditions like this, and I love playing on it. So
Yeah. The last international event I remember that I got to play in, it was rain the whole time. We were over in Oz on the Gold Coast, and I was really hoping for the fast greens, practice on the fast. Every day we practice, it was nice and hot and warm, and then we get like rains nearly every day. There was one day it didn't rain. It was 17 seconds. It was the best game I played.
yeah, it can get pretty tricky over there on the Goldie. I've played Premier League over there this year, and
Oh,
or
here
this
comes
last year.
Chris trying to wheel it in.
Just need the
it's
edge.
pretty good. Just would have loved to get the inside of that ball instead of hitting it square.
But yeah, we played in every type of condition in those 7 weeks or whatever. It was beautiful sunny weather and easy to play on greens, and just perfect to cold, rainy, windy, tricky conditions on a green that isn't as good to indoor or covered artificial. So they play on everything on the Gold Coast, and that's why they're so good. They can adapt to almost any condition.
Well, Charlie with a little bit of an overcorrection there. There's that throaty 54 Chevy again. We heard her in the last game.
Yeah,
He's off for some more eggs.
he's trying to get on. He's trying to get on our live stream.
Going to Safeway to get some butter.
Yeah.
All right, here's Chris.
Can the Magic Man strike again? He's chasing it as if he likes it, and it's on a really nice line. Is the
This might be
pace-
just a little bit of extra pace, but will it be enough to stay in there? It's
is
going to be
the
close. That's
shot.
another great bowl.
That's a great shot, Chris Dodd. He's putting Charlie under some pressure here, everyone.
Charlie's going to go look at it.
And as Charlie goes to look at this, we will come up with another one of our sponsors, Jai Thai.
Hi, Ty.
Jai Thai, good Thai food. Like we said, if you wear your name tag from the U.S. Open or bring it in, they'll give you 15% discount during the U.S. Open. So get over there, folks, please, and support our sponsor who supports us. And
Scan Health Plan. Thank you to Scan Health Plan, trying to give Medicare for all Medicare solutions for seniors. Scan Health Plan, thank you.
what do you think Charlie's thinking here? I didn't look at much of the discussion or the conference, but
Well,
he's got a draw.
I think he's
got the
played
shot.
his forehand, being the lefty. He's played the forehand twice, and I think the head's set up a little bit better for him to play his backhand now. And,
Sit on Chris's bowl.
but he's going to stick with the forehand here. Probably just try a draw. He might be down a couple, but not a lot of room to draw. And I think that's what he might have gone up to look, is to see. Not to mention he wasn't super close with the first two.
Oh, he's looking on intently at this one. I always watch the bowler instead of the bowl to see what's going on.
Yeah, he's eyeballing this
He's
one.
flying.
This is not too bad. It's just a little.
He's
Yeah,
flying,
it's heavy.
yeah. As Neil McGuinness, the late great Neil McGuinness would say, boy, there's another heavy bowler.
Well, they could.
There we go. It could
Chris
be 3
and
or
Tom
4.
are definitely going to score here. It's just a question of how many.
Yeah, they pushed one out already. It could be as much as 4.
And Charlie just kind of overcooked that one a lot.
Gosh, this is going to be a huge measure. That one's in by a long shot, isn't it? Both of those are in then.
No, just this one. So
Just
it's 3, and then looking for a 4th here.
This looks
4 it is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A reluctant 4 indicated by Sadri, but
Wow. What
flip
a
this
turn of
match.
events.
Yeah, flip this match all the way around.
Weren't we just talking about them being down 9-1 or something with the 5?
Yeah, they were
last
staring
game, so-
about. And that'll happen. I mean, 2 things happened. Chris made a shot, and then Tom had a little bit of a recovery with his form a little bit, and Sadri got a little loose, and Charlie too, for that matter. But
Yeah, that was an inexpensive 4, as they say, because most of them are pretty far away. But you know, if all you got to do is play the conditions better than your opponents do.
yeah. I mean, you look at it, that was a chance for Charlie to make a conversion if he would have drawn shot, which was there to be drawn. It would have been a 5-point swing for him, for his side. But I think so far Chris Dodd's been the best player on the green.
Yeah, sure has. Sadri had the title early, and now we're switching to Chris. And let us know on the exposure and all that. I've been working on it. Let's see if it's back to. Yeah, it's how we want it. So, yeah, let me know, folks, if that's looking good. I really appreciate it.
So one of the other things I see as an offshoot of this live streaming is to try and leverage it for coaching. Let's see if we can take little snippets. We were talking about this with Aaron when you were on a little break. Let's see if we can take little snippets, have some 60-second shorts that you could throw in, add a little graphics on the top of it or something, cut it up.
I'd be
For
into
some
that.
of the good shots that we're describing in the live streaming, kind of add a little overlay, like the telestrator.
Yeah. Oh, freaking awesome. Is that Frankie Napoli over there? Frankie. Anyway, just a good friend of mine, Frankie. It's really hot out here, so I need some hydration. He's going to see if he can go and get me a little sherbet.
Fly over from the Air Force Base.
They always do that for us. Here we go, Chris. I mean,
Here's
Tom.
Here's
with
Tom.
Yeah, swallows it. Wow. There we go. This is.
I mean, a little bit fortunate. It's
very
pretty
fortunate.
Pretty
yes.
heavy and narrow, but he managed to gobble a jack on the
Sure
way and
worked.
stay with it. So.
Wow. And they're making me work with this camera down here, moving it to the ditch every end. There we go. That's good.
Wow, that's a front toucher about 4 feet from the ditch.
Yeah, I mean,
Not a lot of room.
like I said, you get these little feelings in some of these games, early days here, but things seem to be just clicking into the direction of Tom.
And then
Chris.
as they're making shots, you're seeing Sadri get a little looser and a little looser and a little looser.
Or a little tighter.
Yeah, a little
Which is
tighter on
causing
the
his bowls
sphincter
to
and
be looser,
a little shorter on the bowls. So,
But wow, that was a great shot by Tom. Like Scott said, it was a bit lucky. He was narrow and heavy, but he was working into the head too. So he was either going to crash on something or crash into the jacket.
good things come with those with weight.
Yes. Yeah. Coming up short never gets you anything. Thank you, Mr. Frankie.
Fly by Frankie. How are you, bud?
Hey, do you need a drink? You want anything to drink?
Oh, I've got myself. Thanks, buddy.
All right, we got everyone looking after us here. They know we're doing our job to
Yep.
live stream and stuff, so they're looking after us too. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And,
Frankie offering the teetotaler beer.
And I'll be putting up the QR code here in just a few minutes for our tip jar for me and Scotty. It's a Venmo account, and you can
Oh,
can
this
just-
is nice by Sadri. That's
Yeah.
what the doctor ordered. A
Great
nice
shot.
close second there. That's well done. That's not easy.
No.
That is not easy to do, folks.
He's giving his skip a big break there, a big sigh of relief, because now Charlie has options. He can, that bull's sort of protected behind the pack of 3 in front of it too, so Charlie
Yeah.
can play a little more freely at the shot bowl. And if he does get around it and hit the jack, dare I say maybe even into the ditch, if he gets around it and ditches the jack, he's going to have 2. So
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if Charlie right off the bat started coming with some weight to kind of blaze at that thing.
there we go. They're bringing us all kinds of treats over here.
Oh, we got Ozza in the house. What's up, Dragon?
Everything good? Need water? I see you with the vegetables. You need anything? You need anything?
No, we're all good, brother.
Yeah, we're
we
sorted,
appreciate
yeah.
it.
Yeah, Chris a little heavy there. Chris would do well to get a second one in, but he wasn't able to do it. And I really wouldn't push Chaz to put a heavy one to go right now, right here, right now.
Well, I wouldn't put it past him either, Scott. But if I were in his shoes, I'd get another second one in there and maybe even draw. Get your draw weight too, like we were saying in the previous match early in the game. I know we're midway almost, but
Yeah, he
you
was
still wanna-
eyeballing the tee. You see that? He was eyeballing the tee
Yeah.
and figuring who was winning, and I don't think it's him.
See, well, say for instance Michael Sadal, if he was confident in his draw shot, he wouldn't even think twice. He would just try to dead draw that jack right off that bull, even
Yeah.
though there's a small gap. And I'm the same way. I'd be drawing at this.
Yeah, well, again, it's also playing to your strengths. What is it
Correct.
that you and Michael are kind of more draw out of troubles? Charlie's more of a drive out of trouble kind of guy.
Yep. Then I got a huge compliment in my book. We're gonna look at this from behind.
he's lining this up for a drive.
So we're going to watch it from this angle first. There it goes. And let's keep it on this angle. And he's got it. Look at that. Charlie Herbert. What do I know about lawn bowls? Geez, so you just said it. You nailed it. That's his strength.
Yeah, he knows
He's
his strength.
confident. And
Again, there's a couple different ways to play that head, and it just that's one of the things that I want to try and teach to people is that there's
no
different
one
ways
right
to play
answer.
this game.
Yeah.
But the main thing to know is know your game and what your game is. You, me, Michael, we're more draw out of troubles. Charlie's more drive out of trouble, and
yeah.
it works.
There's no right way or wrong way, really.
It's
There's-
just what can you execute.
Yeah. And like I was going to say earlier, that I got a great compliment in my book from someone just the other day. Thanks, AZ. A little bit of lip protection for the boys here. I got a great compliment where someone asked me, Lauren, do you ever drive? And to me, that is a great compliment because I was always taught by some of the old school guys that, because I used to play too much weight when I was younger. As we watched Chris's bowl come into the head here, this might be,
Just
what
a
an
little,
effort.
little spicy.
Just too quick. Yeah, he's putting his hands up. He felt like that one was better when it left his hand, I'm sure. But yeah, I think it was Keno Shaw. He goes, do you ever drive, Lauren? Yeah. I happened to play him a little bit later in the day, and I drove 3 bowls off the green of theirs to get a 4 for us. And I said, yeah, I drive, Keno. He's like,
How's that? How'd that taste?
I got the fresh cherry lip balm.
Buttery.
Tastes great. And Damien Delgado, morning from Australia. Damien is.
Oh, I got the strawberry.
Yeah, Damien's one of the Gold Coast's best.
Oh, look at
we got-
Chaz here.
It's another great bowl from Charlie. He's
Just barely stayed in. Probably good for 2.
yeah. These
Don't
skips,
quite have it on the screen here, but he just snuck it in.
It's in for
right by the shadow here.
All right, let's see if I can.
It's gonna tweak. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that camera work.
But yeah, I was saying Damien Delgado looking on from Australia. He's on the Gold Coast. Plays for Tweed Heads. He's a para bowler. Pulls in a wheelchair and is lethal. Such a good draw bowler. I don't know if you've seen him
All right.
play on any live streams or not, Scott. But
Here's Chris Dodd with 2 down. Another pressure shot here. Another pressure opportunity. I don't.
Does it hold
How
its
many
head?
lives? If he can touch this red,
If
it'd
he
be
gets
pretty
down
good.
to the red, no.
Is it going to
just
stop?
passing
That would
by.
help. Okay, you got it to stop at least.
Third shot.
Should be good for 3rd. But Charlie's got last bowl here. And if they could get 2, they're tying right back up. But they might be able to get a 3rd.
Yeah, I'd back Charlie to draw another one here. He's played 2 really good bowls in a row, and I mean, everyone. I keep saying confidence player. Everyone is really. When you start playing good shots, you build and you play better.
Yeah.
But Charlie's one of those too. If he gets on a roll on you, it is tough.
Yeah.
But
And then the opposite kind of. I mean, he recognized, like when we saw the men's singles, he Bill was just playing really solidly and better than Charlie, and Charlie knew it, and there was nothing he could do. And
Well, and there's the best thing about guys like Charlie, and for that matter, some of us who've gone to Australia and played and trying to raise the level of our game, and I feel like it's helping everybody. Guys like Charlie help everyone get better because
then you bring that knowledge back with everybody.
And you see what it takes.
All right, Charlie just wants to touch this ball. It's traveling a little bit, but just a touch would be good.
Not too far. Ooh, it didn't.
It should be enough for 3. That's a pretty good shot there.
3 epic bowls from Charlie Herbert.
3 it is. 3 it is. Great shots there. Again, some spectacular bowling. Then they retake the lead, 7-6 after 7 ends.
Okay, let's. Well, I'm gonna work on the washed out thing. This is becoming my little pet peeve for the day. But I am trying, guys. I am trying.
It's good to have goals.
What about if I go down with this one? 0. So if I go up, that's not it.
That's
go all the way back down. The ISO.
Well, let's see what they're going to do here with the length. Chaz is setting up looking like another T to T. I don't know if he's going to make it there though. Going to do a little more mid-length. Going into the wind, a little more mid along. It kind of travel a little bit, but it's a healthy 2+ yards. Probably more like 3.5 yards from the tee here. See if Sadri can get back to that earlier form when he was just absolutely striping it.
I can't tell.
This looks like a good opener here. Looks like a real good opener here. Yeah, that's what you want to see. That's a good first bowl. Just a couple feet behind. That's well done. Ooh. All right, I'd like to see Tom get some bowls in the head here. Hopefully he's going to have a little bit better luck with this kind of mid-range. This looks like a good bowl too. He's just going to come off of Sadri's and sit. That's a nice bowl. 2 good openers by these guys. Nothing more than a yard down or yard through. That's what you want to see with your first bowl, and then just kind of pull it back a little. Sadri can stay on his backhand here and just kind of do something very similar. Just kind of float it around and come to Tom's bowl will be pretty good. He's not far away. Just kind of slid by everything. Not a bad effort. Just kind of missed his line just a bit. I'd like to see Tom build on his first one as well. And so far, pretty good head here. One of the better ones we've seen. Yeah, this is a good ball by Tom. Yeah, nice shot there. I think it's helping Tom to play a little bit shorter. I don't know if it's the super long ones didn't seem to agree with him.
Okay, folks.
Kind of like a bad chicken sandwich.
Yeah, well. All right, guys, let me know if that's a little better. I just did a couple more adjustments. I will learn. I'm Googling as I'm adjusting over here, Scott, trying to figure out what's going on.
Working all the angles. Sadri a little heavy there, but Charlie doesn't mind any of the back bowls, especially this as he grabbed the tee. I've played in matches where Charlie had the lead, just draw one on the tee, first bowl.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just not even bothered about putting bowls in the head, especially if they're 4-bowl pairs, that wacky game of 4-bowl pairs.
Yeah.
That we seem to like in the country for some reason.
We need to get rid of that game, in my opinion.
I'm with you there. Tom, much better end. That's probably his best end of the day. 3 pretty quality bowls there. I think Chris has got to be really happy to see that. He should be.
Okay, well, yeah, please let me know out there how that's looking. Trying to fix this washed out screen best I can.
All right, Charlie looks like he's going to come on his backhand, being lefty. This is his backhand, and probably come to the little pocket of 3 bowls there. That would be my guess. Especially with his first one. And then he could come back from there with the latter 2, but that's probably a good target. Yeah, not far away here.
Yeah, good ball, Charlie. It's going to just slip.
Just going to stop. Just that finish, just kind of through. That was the wait for it. He just came a little narrow. Didn't finish on the pro side. Other than that, that was spectacular weight.
Chris signals a 2 behind the back, little behind the back 2 there. Oh, maybe he was letting us know. So Brian Holmes says, I know of a talented American bowler in our club who has a goal to represent the USA. What can we do to promote him to USA selectors? Cheers, Red Cliffs, Christchurch, New Zealand. Well, first of all, we'd have to know who he was. That would help. I'm not a selector, but Scott is. Yeah, Scott, I don't know if you have an answer for that or not, but we have camps. We like to see, I think they like to see people do well in tournaments here and abroad. Look at this. They like to see people do that.
Yeah, it really. It's one of the things that when George Ralston Jr. and I have come in to be the selectors, I personally, I mean, obviously I was on the other side, the player side for a while, and it just seemed really arbitrary to some extent as to who got picked, and I wanted to take that out. As Charlie's told me, he said, you're a math guy, and it's like, okay, I'm going to lean into that, and so we try and make it a lot based off results. So we factor in things like U.S. Opens, National Championships, Division Opens. How do you finish in those? Who are you playing with?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice if you win the club mixed triples, but that, and I know that, fine, but it shows you can play, but it doesn't show a lot to me.
Yeah, and I'm
to
sure
George.
the player in New Zealand, if they were to win a big international tournament or something and they were American, that would do.
Yeah, I'd be happy with hearing some
Something on a
credentials. I mean,
CV,
like,
yeah.
let's just take an example for Canada, Ryan Bester. He's not playing in any Canadian events, I don't think, anytime soon because he lives overseas. But what is it he's doing overseas? It's spectacular. So it'd be foolish for them to leave him off. If we had a U.S. player who was doing that kind of thing overseas and then let us know and applied, then how could we say no, really?
Exactly.
But we don't really have that. And so to whoever it is that you're speaking of, that's what I would like to see. Have some look at this by Dodd.
Chris Dodd, what a great
stunner.
bowl. Wow.
The first one was good.
Did you see that, Scotty?
Yeah, little golf move at the tip of the hat to the appreciative crowd. Thank you.
I loved that. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah,
that
look
was
at that.
awesome.
Look at that.
So now they're holding 4, I think.
Yeah, it looks like a 4 with, and again, built up good by Tom. Good lead play. That how the worm has turned. You see how the matches has changed now. Now it's putting pressure on Charlie. Charlie's the one that's going to have to make the shot and make the conversion. And all it takes is one miss.
That's right.
Charlie made the conversion on the last end, and well done.
He made the conversion and drew 2 more.
Yep. So that's how they were able to do it.
Now Chris says, look at this, Charlie. Watch me go. Oh, yes. This wind is
Let's see what
cooking.
Charlie's winding up.
Well,
when he's doing when he's cleaning the bowl with his shirt, that usually means that weights are coming.
Well, there's a big gust coming right now too. So if he's going to dead draw this, it's going to be a little tricky.
Yeah, I don't see how he's going to do that from the forehand. I think this is going to have a contrail on it. I think he's going to try and take both those bowls out
and then kill it, and they have the tee. This would be a huge shot in the context of the game. He's
just more of a power shot, not necessarily a leave your shoe shot, just a controlled weight, and he's not far away.
Oh, a bit fortunate.
Oh, a little unlucky.
Lucky and then unlucky. A little bit of each. So probably still down
Just
3.
Bit of a rub there,
yep.
and then got 1 out, but then it kind of, touched the jack going by. Yeah. Chris has just got to do the same kind of thing. He's saying it's 2 right now that they got, but. Wow, I'm looking at just next door for the second flight final that we saw the last game with Ivan Hyland and Mike Ruggles, but they're down 13-1.
To Michael?
To Michael Sadal, the legend, and Les Ruzi.
Yeah, well, Michael came up, as you heard earlier in the game, came up behind us and said, oh, the SR, or the Tiger 2s might. So he switched from his Tigers to his Tiger 2s after the loss this morning, and he seems to be very happy with that decision. People are asking about the bowls people are using, so there's a little insight into the legend Michael Sadal.
Here's a relatively free draw for Chris. Not a lot of danger here to get into the head. And he just threw 2 stunners, so hopefully he's going to get a third. No, it just kind of hung it out.
Yeah, it's not quite going to make it back.
Not
Almost.
a bad bowl, but not in the count. I think it should be 2. He was saying it was 2. And they're going to trade the lead if that is the case. They get 1 out.
Well, are they going to measure it and give us a chance to shout someone out?
They got 2 out. My mistake. They got 2 out.
2 out, yep. And we'll throw up this consultation and measure is sponsored by Asset Preservation, Wealth and Tax. Thank you for your support of this year's U.S. Open. Asset Preservation, Wealth and Tax. That's a 2.
2 for Chris and Tom, and they flip-flop the lead again. So you asked for a close game. You were getting it, sir.
Chris and Tom got the 2.
Chris and Tom got the 2,
So
8-7 now.
8-4, isn't it?
Nope,
Oh, Charlie
8-7.
got the 3.
3 before.
I didn't mark that.
Are you slacking again?
I wasn't in behind.
Well, hopefully the contrast is good.
So N9.
Yep, we're going to N9.
Yeah, so yeah, I got text messages coming in. I got messages on here. People are trying to help us, and we do appreciate it. So yeah, just
I'll try it. Uh-oh.
That's gone.
Tom kind of overcooked the jack there.
But they're sticking with their guns. They're like, we'll go T to T. We're fine with that. Or they just varied it a little, but that's
Well, and I don't know. The way they were,
it's a
way
long
they were
jack
going.
battle.
Well, I mean, they are going downwind. I mean, it's one of the things I was talking about is, with you play the same stroke. So if you, especially when you got this extreme with the length with the wind, so that would be shorter going into the wind and longer
Correct.
with
yeah.
the wind,
Aaron and I
but
do
shorter
that.
into
Yeah.
the wind.
Mhm.
That way you got the same stroke and you just group that stroke,
I'll see if we can. These players are getting pretty antsy. You can tell for them. They started out all loose and laughing before the game. Now you
Yeah,
can
that's
say
tightened
they're-
up. Yeah, that's gone now. It'll
But-
come back if somebody starts running away with this, but with an 8-7 game after 9, or on the 9th after 8, that ain't happening.
Yeah, this is what we were asking for. Just when Chris made that excellent shot earlier, I was like, we don't want to see anyone run away with this. And look at Tom. This is a beautiful bowl. Tom
Right
Richeson.
on that black line again is, I think, a good first opening bowl, and he's right there. That's well done.
Yeah, Jerry, you were asking if anyone else was having a problem with the connection. I did get a text message from someone else, so we've had a lot of success with our Starlink connection this week. We're going to work on a little thing to use multiple going forward, but Gary Barnes is going to help us out with that.
All right, here's Sadri here with his first. Is this going to make it all the way to the corner?
It's
Charlie's
coming,
trying to
yeah,
wish
what
it
a
in.
Great shot, Sadri.
2 great shots by these leads. That's pretty good. That's very good
really
by
good,
Sadri.
yeah.
That's an excellent bowl there.
And someone says, see us at Grand on Sunday. So someone's coming to U.S. Camp, and they're going to see us, the Northwest Traveler, NW Traveler. So we'll see you there, NW Traveler. Not sure who that is, but...
Tom kind of overdid it here. Didn't need to correct long.
But, he didn't want to be short either, so we understand.
Yep. I mean, he could have just done the same bowl. Same bowl would have been perfect.
Yeah, easier said than done, though, in these conditions,
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
it?
agreed.
And that's another great thing for you, Scotty, being a selector. You're not at home on your couch chilling and just picking, looking at results only. You're out here watching, all week and taking mental notes and seeing who's performing and who's doing well under pressure and who's not. And
Yeah.
it's really, we all appreciate all the hard work you and Georgia put into paying attention and watching, and like you said, not making it just all about who your buddies are or anything like that. It's who's getting the results, who's performing.
Oh,
Look at this. Speaking
better
of
by
performing,
Tommy. Look at this.
Through the hole, no way.
Oh, that's a great shot, though. That's a great ball, almost right by his first one, which, like I said, I thought that was the good line to do and just try it again. He just got really unlucky. I mean, there can't be more than a foot.
Yeah.
It's less than a foot to go between those two.
And Sadri's, gosh, he's a cool cat. Look at him. Nothing's phasing him.
Just kind of munching on that gum.
This is a good bowl. It's going to cut right across the jack and kind of, well, not even going to cut across
Another good
much.
bowl.
That is really good.
Another good ball by Sadri.
And it leaves a gap, too, which is good. If you were to
Charlie.
frame that up.
Charlie asking the crowd to cheer for him.
Yeah, heck yeah. We're cheering for him, Charlie. Don't worry. And
That's 2 really, really good balls. You can get away with that blank in front, but
yeah,
you'd
no
like to see
problem.
that behind. But those 2 were pretty, really, really well done.
Yeah, that bull ducking across is actually better than it ending up closer to the jack because it leaves a gap there. It's making Chris draw a shot. He can't come cruising in to crash on something.
Yeah, I'd like to see him. He's probably going to play the same bowl at home and probably have a little bit different luck. Hopefully, I think if he's thinking, see if he can get the jack or the bull here.
Looks to be on an okay line. I just might have overcooked it. Looks like he might have overcooked it.
I don't know. It's got a big turn on it. I think he's
It's
going to be in the
trying.
area. Look at this.
Oh, he
What
did
a
not overcook
shot.
it. What a shot. Chris Dodd. That is
What a shot.
wonderful.
Just replace that bowl. Beautifully
Wow.
done.
Well,
Now, what about Chaz here? Jazz is he didn't wait too long. He's going on the backhand here. And it's more on the draw. He's thinking a draw shot here. He might be trying to do the same thing Chris did, but on his forehand the other way.
Yeah.
Just make it a little jacker roll shot.
Should I
for
give
himself.
Charlie a little good luck and say he overcooked it too?
Yeah, he did, but he might get a little chip and just sit right
Off
here.
the edge? Oh.
Not quite. Yeah, I don't think that's
Look at
good.
that. See, Nick Schneider, good teammate. I'm playing with fours with him starting tomorrow. He just got into town. He's already looking after his skipper.
young
yeah.
Nicky? Okay, good.
Yeah, we got him on the team.
Oh, I see.
Scotty really impressed me. He was in Australia as our manager at World Bowls in 23, and gosh, he would be out practicing with us, and I ain't throwing anyone under the bus in particular, but he was playing better than some of the guys on the team, I think. He was
It's like
on
that
fire.
sometimes.
I was like, wow, you come along quick. And then I saw him in Milwaukee practicing with
Yep.
Charlie and myself, and he's playing really good again, and he's just such a great guy too that when we were in Australia I was like, oh, well, I want to get you on a team somewhere, so we did. And Bob might not have been super pleased with us for taking his son and not inviting him.
I was going to say, I was wondering if you were playing with both of the Schneider boys, but I guess not.
Yeah, well, it was Michael
Yeah.
and Aaron and I, and they said, who else do you want? And I was like, well, I want to pick someone who's an up-and-comer.
Yeah. So Chris switched over that time. I think he's worried about kind of a drag or pinching to get over to that Red Bull on his backhand. So instead he opted to, or rather his forehand, and opted to go to the backhand. Trying to keep these lefties and righties straight. Charlie's switching hands now, trying to do the same kind of thing. See if he can jack a ball. He's close. Oh,
Whoa, what a great effort, Charlie. He really
shave.
chipped it out again, just like the other
I
end.
think just a little small adjustment. He could do it on the next one. So they each got one. Chris really needs to take some more grass, obviously.
And Roger, to answer your question, we do have the end that they're playing up in the top left corner. It's
they're on.
above the scoreboard. It says and 9 of 18. So
Yep. We'll try and keep that up to date.
maybe you're not looking at the whole screen, but it's just above where it says Herbert and Jazayeri and 9 of 18. So
Yeah, Chris is narrow again here. Almost the same exact bowl as the last one.
And yeah, sorry folks about the buffering, the internet connection, but we're a little bit deep into this to be messing with that right now. So we will address that in future telecasts, and we are going to get better and better and better as we go. I think Gary has the solution already, and we've just been so busy this week with all this stuff that we haven't had a chance to work out every single thing. We haven't had any internet issues up to this point, so
Yeah, this is our first one. And
our apologies, everyone. The satellites must be on the other side of the planet right now or something.
yeah, and
just
you
need
guys
to
have been trying to do all this work and then playing as well. And I appreciate you giving me a hand with the setup every morning and then going over and playing your games, you and Az.
Yeah, it's been fun. We've been enjoying it. We wake up early anyway, he and I. We go to bed early and wake up early. We're kind of we behave like older than we are, I must admit. We're like 8 p.m. bedtime. We're up at 5:30 or so, 6.
Oh, yeah, I was out at 7 yesterday. I'm
Knackered.
running on fumes.
Yeah, well, you get a day off tomorrow, Scotty, and then just one more day is all we need from you. We just are going to double you up with all kinds of finals, you know.
Oh, look at this by Chaz. Is he going to get the
Charlie.
edge?
Oh man,
Just turned it and didn't get it.
that was not for lack of effort. That was a great effort from Charlie Herbert.
Should just be one. Yeah, one more for Dodd and Richeson.
So they extend the lead to 2. Going into end number 10 here of the final. Yeah. Oh, hello.
How'd you turn that on?
You got me.
Did you selected it?
There we go.
Oh,
Hey, that's awesome. Hey, Roger. Nice to see you up
oh,
there.
we learned a new feature just there by accident.
Can I turn them all on now? Oh, Smithy, where are you? Score needs to be updated. Yep, we just did, buddy. Give us a chance. Isn't this the 10th end? And the score is
Yep.
9-7?
Yeah, we're on the 10th end. It's 9-7.
Jeez, Dave, all over me, buddy. I'm on it. Yeah, and we're bummed you're not out here, Dave. I know you have a young family. Charlie's shortening it up. Look at this. He
Yeah,
says,
he's one that had enough of that and going to go really short, which apparently, from what he said in the pregame, was what he
his
prefers.
strength. Yeah, look at this. Great jack by Sadri.
Yeah, nice control.
They haven't
That's
played
one of the
anything
things, like you
that.
were saying, about people who are used to playing other sports. You know, they're used to having that focus that you need.
The good hand-eye coordination, the focus.
Yeah, a lot of the things, athletic positions are in use.
And professionally, too. Like people who have,
Oh.
high responsibility jobs and they're under pressure all the time. Oh, hi. Is that Tom's bowl in front of the commentator table?
Yeah, this is closer to me than the jack.
Yeah, well, I guess we're just attracting over here, so we attracted the bowl like a magnet over the table. But no worries, Tom. We understand. He'll make up for it with the next one.
Yep, it's not like it's on the internet for life or anything.
No, yeah, it's just there for life, forever.
Yeah, nobody will see or know.
I was wondering how I was going to get my next iced tea, so now Tom owes us all one.
Yeah, you see the change in the distance. Not bad by Sadri, but maybe a yard short. It's holding.
Ooh, Corey Stortz tuning in. Color is better. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, my good friend.
I think these. I think the comments are just a little delayed, so that's we're getting info a little late.
Oh, I get it. Yep, and color's better. Corey and I had a lot of fun in Milwaukee together.
We go.
Nice, Tom.
This is better, Tom.
Way to
there
crack.
you go. That away.
See what happens when you play the right bias? Oh, man, what a good
amazing.
bowl. And as Chris would know, this one in England, they say, we button on the inside. And they're all standing in the way here, and I'm not gonna have much luck with this one, am I?
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the angle to work. I think this will be a good angle, though, to use for this end.
There we go. And we'll see if they decide to get out of the middle.
Yeah, that's going to be rough, I think, on this one.
Well, this
And
angle works.
Not just because the distance. This head would probably be a good angle, I think. All right, let's see what Tommy can do. Another one.
He can. Great bowl,
This
Tom.
looks really good here.
Way to go. Sometimes a good wrong bias puts you
always
right
forgiven.
back on track. Yeah.
Refocus you, like a slap in the face.
Wow, what great couple of bowls there.
Like a.
See if
Like a
Sadri can
douse.
respond. Okay, gotcha. This is great. This is what it's all about, Scott. People helping me here. Dave Remington, LD, contrast up, saturation down. Got it. That's what I was waiting for. It went back to automatic. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah,
So it's.
I'm sitting here watching LD doing these settings, and I see him put the settings in and then lock them down, and then watch the software unlock them on its own without us asking for it. So it's constantly changing. All right, Chris Dodd taking the mat now, holding a couple because of two stellar bowls after. I'm not sure what happened with Tom's first bowl. We'll forget about that.
I'm not
Chris
sure
going,
if it's
Chris
camera
going all
by-
the way in the back. He's not messing around. He's just going to say, I'm just going to put in the back with
Oh.
Sadri's bowls behind. He just wants to take that away.
It's camera by camera, I think.
Oh, you got to set each one?
Yeah, see that? Got it.
All right, learning a
Camera
lesson
by,
here.
Camera by camera. Let me go back to this one so we can see the head as I work this out.
Let's see what Charlie's going to do. I can understand why Chris put one on the tee because this will be a tough draw. It's a doable draw. And Charlie's going to go on his forehand, being left-handed. I think he's just going to try and run into the shot bowl here, which is just in front of the jack. It's kind of a little pressing drive. It's not like he's just trying to push it on through. Oh, it just made it better, though. That's
lucky, yeah.
kind of a two-bowl problem he's treating it as. So he's kind of opened it up.
Save camera settings. All right, so that's why it's been going on and off, folks. I guess it's a camera by camera setting,
Okay.
which we will. These are all things that are totally new to me, by the way. So we're working on it all as we go. Lock that. We'll lock that. This one doesn't look too good though, so I'm going to adjust this one.
Chris is trying to figure out what he's going to do. Oh, they've had a bowl from the other end come in, so.
ISO down.
Well, they getting down to the wire in this Sadal game. They're up 16-3 after 12. All right, here's Chris looking for another bowl. He just kind of, not a bad idea. Put it in the back with these three that Sadri and Charlie has put in. Just kind of in the mix. You prefer it to be in the middle of the triangle, but it's in the area.
Wow, interesting. Head of bowls, if you want to call it a head. Yeah.
Yeah, just a lot of tactics going on here.
Yeah.
And
Chess
knowing
game.
your opponent.
Little chess game.
I think this is Charlie probably, I was going to say he's going to switch to his backhand, try and draw underneath, maybe use the inside half of the shot bowls. So it's a switching hand. He kind of set it up with his first bowl, and now he's got a chance to capitalize with his second.
Yeah. So I guess that's what you do in the pre-production. Half an hour is work on the cameras and all that stuff.
Just
There you go.
probably just a little heavy here for him. I don't know if he wanted to come with that kind of weight.
No, I don't
I think he should have
did.
been a little bit more on the draw.
I'm agreeing with you on that 100%.
Now it's what Chris is going to do. Is he going to try another pitch? Tom's saying, hey, just put one here by the jack.
And we got the reggae rollers tuning in. So just getting a little bit of buffering and stuff as well. So we will work on that between now and the women's singles final. We got a day off tomorrow. So
Chris trying really hard
Great
to get a
shot.
third one here.
it's in. Yep.
Oh, look at that ball.
Now the
Well
pressure
done.
is on for Charlie because he's already down 2.
Now he's down 3.
Well, on the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah. Down 2 on the
down
board
2
and
on
3 in the
board,
head.
3 in the head. I'm just going to do something real quick while they analyze this. I'm going to go on to this one and do this because there we go. Saturation down. This up.
So I wouldn't put it past Charlie to have a go and try and get all 3 out.
I wouldn't either. Absolutely not. And I
'Cause
wouldn't.
then
I wouldn't fault
if,
them.
If they all go, it's 4. If he manages to stay, which is possible
Yeah.
with that kind of weight into like a little triad of bowls.
He's
Could
hyping
get
himself up.
He
He's
could get 5 out of it. Let's see if he's spinning the bowl. There it is. He's spinning on the shirt. That's a weighted. That's the I'm throwing this with weight move.
yeah. We'll
So
see
he's
if we
going
can
to try. This is a big shot here.
Yeah. Sadri's standing right there. Is he gonna?
They really should be covering the other head.
Gosh, there's a blocker there though. Like he's got to get around that. It's
Yeah,
not
I don't
really
think
in
he's
the
worried
way.
about it. Here we go.
He's close too, folks. He's gonna get that front one.
Well, he cut it down.
It's gonna be 2.
He cut it down to 2. So
Okay. Well, nice hit, Charlie. That was like I said, that front one was there. It wasn't necessarily
Yeah.
the perfect block, so to speak. It was their own bowl, so it wasn't a block. But you get what I'm saying. It was.
Yeah.
He could get around it, but 2 more.
So 2 more for Dodd and Richeson. They're up 11-7 after 10, and they've won 5 out of the last 6 ends. With that first end of the mix is that Chris Dodd shot where he did that 6-point swing.
Wow. You know,
So-
now is Charlie now thinking, is this happening again?
Since he had that shot,
Mm-hmm.
they've been kind of dominating. Because I think also the other thing that's happened is once that happened, Tom turned it up a notch.
Yeah.
I think Tom turned it up a notch, as we were saying at the time.
Yeah, that one end they did win. They got the 3. Charlie made a huge bowl to do that.
And that's the only end that they won.
Yeah.
And he had to have a just absolute stunner in order to get that to happen. So, well, they're trying to go T to T again, but I think Tom's put a second one in the ditch in a row.
But it's sort of like now what's Charlie going to do? He's going to be like,
Okay, I'll do that.
we did the short one, and I had to play a good bowl just to cut it to 2. So now what do we do? He's going T to T.
Enough of that short stuff, I guess.
Well, and as they throw this jack, we'll go on to our next sponsor, Sparms. Sun protection for your arms. I think they do probably sleeves for your legs, too, if you're wearing shorts, but mainly on those arms when you're lawn bowling. If you want to have short sleeves on, these are additional sleeves you put on your arm. They don't make you hotter. They just protect you from the sun. So, Sparms.
All right. Well, we got T to T after all.
Yeah, they both wanted it, so we were going to get it either way.
And if they, just for those of you who are kind of new watching, if the second player were to put the jack in the ditch, then the jack goes automatically on the tee, and then the first player can move the mat wherever they want to.
Charlie's spacing out. I thought he was looking at us, telling him to get out of the way, folks. Great
opener.
start
There you
again
go,
by
Tommy.
Tom. He's
There you
playing
go,
well now.
Tommy.
Yeah.
He's found his form now.
All right. Well, yeah, like Scott said, I think our comments here are running a little behind. So, what I might do,
Let's see if Sadri can get all the way in.
just gonna
He's trying hard, just about a yard short. Charlie really is not a fan of short bulls. He's going to have a seat after that one.
Oh, what does it say? Well, let's see where I can edit that if I can. Well, I did put in the title men's singles final. Forgive me, it is the pairs final, as you can see clearly.
Oh.
I'm sorry, folks. Got a lot going on over here, and trying my best to get everything right.
Oh, now I understand what you were showing me.
Yeah, I saw that on the title, and I looked it up on Facebook, and
We can get Scotty to try and fix that, the wizard to fix that later.
Yeah, we
this
can-
is see how Charlie likes this one much better, putting it behind.
oh yeah, look at so the stream that I just clicked on. It's back to N9, so we might be a little ahead on our end than what you're
Yeah.
seeing.
Well,
live,
it's just
so.
what everybody's watching, so the
Yeah.
comments, from
Comments
what
are
we're
late.
seeing, I think we're about 2 ends ahead of what we're seeing from you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's see if Tommy can get another solid bull here. It's nice to see him kind of find his form. He was really struggling early, but it's really turned the match around in their favor. You can see what good lead play does for you.
Check this one out.
This is going
It might
to
float
settle
a
or
little
hit to that bull there.
Yeah, it might float on a little, but still a pretty handy bowl.
Yeah, not bad.
You sure get
But
punished there.
Sadri's got 2 really good bowls. He's the one that's found the line here. You can see that Tommy was narrow on all 3 of those. He really, would have been better served to try and take a little grass. He just never seemed to find the line, and yet you see that Sadri's right up the center line here. Now he's just got to find one in the middle because he solved that puzzle with the line. He's just going to try and get his weight.
He sure did. Look at this one.
Yeah, another one on the line.
Good, pretty good weight too.
Yeah, not bad. Kind of blocks the drive a little bit, but
I don't know if Chris's bull in the shadows there is. Let's see here. Yeah, he's got one in the shadow on our screen. It's hard to see. That could be the shot. Pretty sure it is.
yeah.
So
Oh, that one there, yeah.
Tom holding one. Jonathan Truesdale is the American in New Zealand. Thanks for the feedback. As he wins titles, we'll forward to U.S. Bulls. All right. Yeah, sorry, NW Traveler. We know the buffering's happening, and there's nothing we can do about it on our end at the moment. So it's a learning curve. In the future, we'll have multiple options for internet. I think by the finals day for the men's fours and the women's singles, we'll have that sorted.
Let's see if Chris can get this all the way
It's
up.
not gonna
again.
run.
Yeah, he's just a little short.
And like I said earlier, everyone, it is doing the buffering during the live version. I know that's very annoying, but you can always watch it back later very smoothly on YouTube or Facebook when it's not live. So as we see Charlie Herbert walking to the mat. What a specimen of athleticism. All right, Charlie, what do you got in store for us here? Oh, I'm going to have to fix that one.
Well, I think he's going to go on his backhand and just try and float around. If he's a little narrow, it's not the end of the world. He could push those 2 up. Not a lot of danger at all on his backhand. Just a nice smooth draw to the tee, something he's done a million times.
In the last 2 weeks.
He's kind of overcooked this one, I think.
Yeah, uncharacteristically.
Yeah. You
not
keep
nailing
trying to
the
use
tee,
that
yeah.
word, and I think the word's winning.
It is winning. I'm going to stop. That was the last attempt for the day. I'll go home and call my speech therapist. And, Reggae Rollers, any plans on the U.S. team coming to England next year? Well, I don't know. Is there? I haven't heard anything going on in England next year. I thought maybe something going on in 27 is on the maybe rumors, but I don't know. Scotty, have you heard anything in England next year? Would that be 25 in 2025?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in England 25. Yeah, Chris got the weight. He just kind of missed the line a little bit. That was
Beautiful weight,
Beautiful
yeah.
weight. He just missed that little pocket he was trying to get through between the green and the black. His own ball there. Just didn't do it. Kind of gave Charlie a little edge to kind of make use of, too. In case Charlie's a little heavy here, now he could use that, and he kind of floated right in with it.
That's right.
But he really wants to get in that little pocket and kind of have the little window, take the couple yards off.
So this weight, he looks pretty well weighted
yeah,
here.
This looks pretty good.
He doesn't want to hit this on the
Don't hit it
outside.
square. Don't hit it square.
See, that's a little bit of a no-no from
yeah,
Tom.
Not what he wants.
You don't want to be riding your opponent's bull to do something bad like that. But Tom's fairly new, so he says they're holding shot. Chris is not hesitating. He's on the mat.
Yeah, he just
Doesn't
wants to.
change
He
a
had the
shot.
good weight. Again, like we were talking about earlier, just there's no reason for him to come to the mat. He knows what he needs to do. He didn't want to wait. He was just chomping at the bit.
This looks like a good bull.
Yeah, he can afford
He's
to
got
hit
it.
this one.
What
That's
a
his own.
shot.
Look at that. Trickle
Great
to
shot,
right in.
Chris.
That's well done. That was a kind of a three-way shot. He could have floated in for a shot. He could have hit that one in. He could even hit his own in if he came really narrow.
Yep.
And no real danger anywhere around to
Only
come through
going
with
real
that.
narrow and hitting one of Sadri's bulls up there, but he wasn't going to be that narrow, a man of his talent. So probably holding two because Tom thought they were holding before that bull.
And maybe three. I don't know about that one on the side there. And the other shadow. The shadow's really throwing things
Yeah, I forgot
off.
about that one in the shadow.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a couple bulls in the shadow here that we might be missing. They could be holding three, like Scott said. So
Now Charlie, it'd
This
be interesting if he
becomes-
tries to. I mean, Charlie's got no real drive here because I think he might be telling him, look, because these short ones, I got no drive. I can't come with weight.
well, you
This
know what?
big bull in front, unless
You know
he's
what I
trying to
like?
combo it in.
I like follow through weight in instances like this where you have three bulls you could hit. Doesn't matter which one you hit.
Yeah.
Because your bull will follow through to the jack
Yeah.
if you play the right weight. It's something that needs practice. You got to be kind of know the right way to play for that shot. But it's one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah, to play through with when you've got a wall that you want to come through with weight, and it's a mix. I mean, if they're all yours, then you just pump one of those up in,
Correct.
and you don't care. But when it's a mix, then it's like, okay, well, I'm going to hit any one of those up and through, and then mine's going to follow in for a shot.
Yeah.
So that is an option that he could play because it is a mix.
Well, we're most likely on this rink over in the second flight final. Michael Sadal is holding 4 shots. He's got last bull in his hand, and they are up big. So this could be the last bull of the game. If I were Ruggles and Highland, I would be shaking hands after this end. So I'll go ahead and say well done to Michael Sadal and Les Russi for
All right, Charlie's
for that.
coming. I think he's playing that exact shot.
Yeah, he is. Is he under is the question. No, he's right into him.
It's
if
not-
he
not
gets a
far away.
result,
Let's
oh,
see
he's
what
got
happens.
half. You don't want half in those instances.
Oh, well, he cut it down.
Well, he deserved that. He
Hit it on the target. I mean,
did.
what he wanted to do, it just didn't come across well.
Yeah, they're shaking hands in the second flight final. So well done, Michael Sadal and Les Russi. Just met here yesterday. Giving each other a hug over there. That's a thing of beauty, and that's what Lawn Bowls is all about, is 2 people playing from different countries in the U.S. Open and winning the second flight. So
One more for Dodd and Richeson. Got the Iggy from Charlie. I wasn't sure. He was down probably 3, and so he was able to cut it down to 1. So that's
he should be pretty pleased about that.
yeah, with the way that head was set up.
So again, folks, sorry about the. So maybe if I just get off the comment section, that could be part of our buffering problem that we're looking at those. So we are just going to get off that, and so it's not trying to download those, and that might help a little. Let us know. I don't know how I'm going to know if I'm not looking at the comments, but we're trying our best, and we do apologize for the buffering. We haven't had that issue yet, so.
So again, ever since I stress it again that ever since Chris Dodd made that conversion to get that 6-point swing, they won 6 of the last 7 ends and have really kind of turned this game around. Now they got a 5-point lead on the 12th end, and Tom found his form at about the same time.
Yeah.
And then both those things have kind of really turned this around.
In 3-bowl pairs, the lead is so much
critical.
more important than 4-bowl pairs. You know, like it's.
Yeah,
They're
'cause
important
then you
either
could
way,
You
but-
could just wail away at it, you know.
Gary
That's-
Lawson telling me years ago, I was having a conversation with he and Bester, and they were like, "Oh, you give either of them 4 bowls, doesn't matter who their lead is or who the other lead
Yeah.
is, they're going to convert it."
Sadri was just so on fire to start, and now he's become a little more human.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see,
Absolutely.
Tom, his bowl kind of in the way, but Tom just didn't even hesitate. Didn't even
Let's see,
hesitate to
there's
switch hands.
Seven ends to go. Plenty of time for Charlie and Sadri. So this game is far from over. But they
Yeah.
do want to minimize this deficit soon because
Yeah. And you see what Tom did on that last one, even though he wanted to stick with the forehand, but because he was worried about it a little bit, probably in the back of his mind, he kind of pulled it a little bit and got off his line. Didn't want to hit that ball, but he yanked it all the way across the head. It might have been better off switching to the backhand, give yourself a chance to try it, get a floater in there, and then adjust.
yeah. Or don't be afraid of it on the forehand.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
But if you're going to play it, play it.
So Chris is calling him off the forehand now.
Yeah.
He's saying, you know what? If you're going to do that, if you're going to be afraid of that bull, don't bother.
So we should have switched before, and if he was going to switch, we got a chance to adjust. So.
But we'll see how he does on the other hand. It's just the two hands aren't too different at the moment. I don't think pace-wise or line-wise.
Because the wind is into the player's face, if anything, so it's not like it was yesterday when it was across. So, and they've been pretty true. So, let's see if
this is a good bowl. It ends up back on the
solid,
tee.
Yeah, solid bowl by Tom here. Yeah, I don't mind it. Just kind of keeping that one honest. Getting a good shot of Charlie's back here.
Thanks, Chaz.
The guy with the IT experience and the
Yeah, I was a broadcaster in my day.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you weren't a player, obviously. Oh,
Look at this.
Sadri, what a
Sadri.
shot. Nice
Oh.
shot, Sadri.
good bowl. I don't know if he got shot, but it's made it damn close.
That's made it a lot better. Gives Chaz a lot of chances here. We'll see if Chris can get to it first. And you know what? That guy was sitting right next to the... Yeah, we got to do this angle. These boys are crowding the camera.
Yeah.
We'll have to
Guys with the TV experience,
yeah,
the production experience, covering the cameras.
yeah, we love
He
to
might
give
be.
Charlie
He
some
might be in a little bit into the
game here.
into the game a little bit. Just
There we go.
throwing it out there. That's a possibility. And usually, always John.
Yeah, he's talking to his opponent Tom right now, going, "Why are you bowling so good against me, man? Give me a break."
All right, here's Chris, who's really been kind of the star of this match, I would say. I don't think that's much of a stretch to say.
No, it hasn't. It's not a stretch by any means. And if he can just stop,
Yeah, pretty good opener here, not bad.
heck of a rangefinder. He doesn't need to fix much with that.
I mean, Charlie's made some good shots and some nice conversions. And
Sadri's, well, they've all bowled well. It's been a good game.
they've all had their moments. They've all had their moments for sure.
But yeah, I'd say Chris has been the standout. That 6-point
That
swing could
6-point
be the
swing was
shot of the
just-
tournament, really.
And again, it was twofold. Not only did it do the 6-point swing on the board, but it also looked like it gave Tom a shot in the ass. And then he's been much, much better since that shot.
Yeah,
He was
remember-
okay, but now he's kind of, he's gotten much more useful.
That's going back to what I said in the previous game, where if your skip makes a big shot, it fires the lead up as Sadri. There you go. Thanks, Sadri. Appreciate that. We want to see this. Is Charlie gonna? He's just gonna shear it. No, he's
man.
not.
And again, it's just how many times has Charlie just missed? And it was kind of what happened with the Brault game. Brault was putting a lot of pressure on him in the singles, and then Charlie needed to come with a little bit of weight, try to manufacture a little shot, and then just shave the jack or just shave the bull, or just kind of floating on through, and it just didn't quite get it. But
this
that's why
time,
the draw is if you can draw and get there first.
I think I would have been playing the other hand if I was Charlie, just to promote that front one
Yeah.
in. Dead draw. There's a lot of danger of flicking the jack back to those two Richeson bulls on the hand he's playing. So maybe
Yeah, that's what Chris is trying to do here. So
Chris has sailed it out wide. He knows they've been coming sideways in there. He overcorrected a bit with the pace. Does it make it back towards the center, though? Look at this.
yeah.
So his line wasn't that bad.
Yeah, just a little heavy. Charlie now is going to the backhand, his backhand, again being the lefty, playing his backhand
Yeah,
here.
I do think that's the better choice.
Which is what you were
Yeah.
kind of calling for, and I kind of tend to agree because he's got that front ball and he takes away the danger.
If his weight's right here, he's going to be very close to success.
Yeah, he's not bad.
This
We're
is
going to get
really
a shot
good ball.
of
Very good ball.
Sadri.
Great
Yeah, there it
shot.
is.
Charlie Herbert, just in time. There he is. Yeah, if he would have listened to me on the first ball, he would have already been in this position.
Yep.
But
And he's
no.
got that jack. You can't see it. You can see the shadow of the jack here in front of his ball from our current camera angle.
Yeah. Well done, Charlie. That was a crucial ball in the context of this game.
Yeah, they really need to start making some hay here. They got to win them. They either got to get some big ends, which seems to be unlikely, or they need to win a lot of ends.
And are they holding? They're holding 3 right now. It looks like to me from the camera angle.
Yeah, I'm
From the green.
Not sure if that's the case.
Looking from the table, it doesn't look that way, but
yeah, it looks like
looking
just
on
the
the screen.
I think it's just the one.
Yeah, it could be.
'Cause I think Tom's is a little bit closer there with where it is.
Well, let's see
Alright.
if Chris can drop a bomb here. He's out on that high line again.
Yeah.
If his weight's good, he's going to be close to,
I think
second.
Chris's that little magic that Chris had is like starting to slip away a little bit.
Oh, he overcooked that one a lot.
Yeah, a little flyby here by MS. Well done.
Yeah, well
And the
done. Second flight
buddy.
champion.
Going away.
Michael Sadal, well done, bud. We watching some of that brilliance out there, and you and Les Ruzzi, right? Two guys from 2 different countries playing together, meeting for the first time yesterday, and playing 4 games together yesterday. Top seed going into the finals day and just dropping 1 game. So 4 games yesterday, 3 today. That's 6-1 for a start for them.
Thanks, brother.
Quite impressive. Yeah, Michael, you want to step in and do a little bit of chatting with everyone? Sure. All right, I'm gonna go use the little boys' room and leave you guys with Michael and Scott for a little while. Michael is a very good commentator, so hopefully they'll let me back in when I come back.
Well, you're in charge, so.
Check.
What's happening, MS?
Hey, Scotty. Great to relax here, get off the green.
All right, let's see what Charlie's going to do here. We're kind of, I think he's going to go with his forehand last ball of this head. It's of this end here.
This looks like he's holding.
Yeah, he's got one in a look, I think.
Gently, Bentley.
Yeah. That's a little spicy, unless he's trying to come to that green ball, which I think is what Sadri was trying to get him to. Let's see what we got. Give him the 1, and then they're going to look on the second here.
Southern California certainly represented well here, huh?
Yeah, 4 Laguna Beach boys.
I'll be joining that club next year. I used to be a member for a decade back in the 90s.
And Mike, a little closer to you, and feel free to use your outside voice, my friend.
Oh,
no need
I
to
can
whisper.
just talk.
No, yeah,
just
just talk
regular?
normal. That'll probably be good.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Because otherwise, if I've been finding that if I was using like my kind of quiet golf voice,
Right.
then nobody can hear you. Who the hell are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Is there commentary? We're getting some of that feedback. So I'm pretty sure it was just 1. No, they haven't adjusted the board. I'm going to say it's 1 until somebody proves me wrong.
Well, a big shout out to Les Ruzzi, Tweed Heads. Fabulous playing with him. We met yesterday, and had some some great games.
No, it was 2. Credit where credit's due. Nice little 2 there
Interesting.
by Charlie and
plot-
Sadri there.
The
Making
plot
it 12-9.
Plot thickens.
Yeah, Chris and Tom had won 6 out of the last 7 innings. Well, to fill you in, buddy, I know you were playing, but
Yeah, I was pretty focused.
it was Charlie was. They were up 4-1, and then holding 5, and then Chris just played an absolute bomb to take shot.
Oh, wow.
6-point swing to cut it at 4-2, and then they just haven't looked back. They won 6 of the last 7, and now until that end. So that's how they kind of
That's fabulous.
rode that formula. And
Everyone loves a tight game, whether it's football, whether it's bowls.
Yep. And then Richeson really has just been really kind of stepped up his game since that happened. So that's what's gotten us to here.
Yeah, played them this morning. Chris Dodd was en fuego. For those of you around the world that don't speak Spanish, that is on fire. He had every single answer. It was really impressive. He's a good friend of mine, so it was an easy one to lose. But you know, you never want to lose that first game in the quarterfinals.
All right. Well, they've changed the distance. Charlie and Sadri have kind of gone for this little mid-leg jack. It's been pretty much a T-to-T show for the most part here. And that's where you see Tom put his first one. Kind of on that real back. Sadri kind of a little bit of an overadjust there.
This end is starting very well for Charlie's team. Tom needing to deliver here.
All right, let's see what Tom's got. See if he can take the weight off. It might be a little too much off. Yeah, he's overadjusted here. Yeah, let's change the jack length. It's working so far.
just saw Julia Gallo, my dear friend, U.S. singles champion, first time out. I introduced her to Les Rootsy of Tweed Heads, and she was so great. She said, "Give Chloe a big hello." And I said, "Let me get a picture of you two." So, Chloe, that's coming your way down the road.
All right, this looks like a pretty as always. No, he's got wrecked. That looked like good pace for Sadri. He just kind of missed his line.
It sure did.
And Chris is telling Tommy to come over. He hasn't gotten. He was on the line. Let's see if he can kind of have a nice positive arriving ball. Don't worry about pushing that one in. Just need another ball in the head. Get something close.
Exactly. Green is really running, especially this way, probably about 15-ish, 15 and a half.
Yeah, I would think with the wind at your back, yeah, that's what I would figure.
Yep.
And maybe like 13 the other way.
Oh, it's definitely quicker. Because
You
the
think
wind,
so? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's
Okay.
probably 14.
Yeah, okay.
The wind has died down.
Yeah.
Which is nice. This morning was really difficult.
I just wasn't sure how the wind is affecting everything. Coming a little narrow. Good weight again. As Lauren was saying, wasted good weight.
Yep. Oh, what a great time. Have you touched base with everyone about where we are here? Just a 5-6 hour drive from SoCal, Arizona. Beautiful area.
Yeah, these guys are doing a good job of being doors, not windows. So
Yeah, well done. Oh,
let's see if we got it
were
now.
you being facetious?
Yes, I was.
My apology. It's been a while since we hang out. Great to see you. Scotty and I have played a few tournaments together. We've had some great times.
Yeah, we've got a few medals and a little bit of money to our name.
That's right. Well, it's great to see you again. And as I said recently, I've really enjoyed your commentary recently. It's been a lot of fun listening to these. All right.
Yeah, that's something we're trying to do. Charlie, again, trying the same kind of play we were trying here. We were trying to just nice and positive, float it around, be on up. He's got good position. He even gets a jack or a bull. That's a little zesty. Just a little zesty there. Not too bad. Good position for an opener.
Nice adjective. I don't hear that one too often around the green. Zesty. A little hot. A little spicy.
Well, see, when you're sitting here talking for 8 hours a day, you got to come up. You got to go into this. You got to get your thesaurus out.
I love it. Spot on. Chris Dodd setting up on the backhand.
Pretty good to see Chris, Tom, and Sadri. I mean, all four of these guys for that matter. But
Sure.
you know, it's a first.
Nice trying here.
Look at this. If he's going to hit that one, yeah, it's almost very similar to. I mean, exactly what Chaz did.
A little zesty.
Little zesty, yes. Similar kind of zest.
Be joining Laguna Beach next year, so I'll see you
Another legend.
more often. Thank you.
Another legend in our repertoire. This could be a hell of a 5-man team.
I'll say. I'm in.
See if Charlie can cut a little weight, maybe come off the inside of this.
Well, everyone, it's been great being with you for a few minutes. I'm going to shift gears and bring back my brother LD. So,
Well, congrats again on the second flight win. That's no slouch with this draw here. So
Thanks,
well done
brother.
to you, especially with the guy you just met.
Yeah, no, he was great. Really good stuff. All right.
All right, take care.
Take care, everyone out there.
Well played, buddy. There comes Chris again. All these guys just kind of, it's like 4 bowls right in the back in the same exact spot. It's like they just can't take the weight off.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of Michael Siddall there. He's a very talented commentator as well. So you got me back now.
Oh, getting a lot of boos in the comments. Have a little fun with the LD. Just kind of a weird head. You're just seeing like the last 3 or 4, the skippers just kind of trying to come and just coming with a little too much pace and just kind of be a gaggle of bowls there in the back.
Well, the way it's shaping up, it looks like, is that Sadri's bowl that's holding shot there?
Yeah, it looks like it.
So
Yeah.
if Charlie can draw another one here, that would put them at 11-12. Chris, of course, has a bowl left to say something,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, Chris has dropped bombs when he's needed to. But even if he feels a little loose, I mean, we've seen him get a little loose, and then just an absolute bomb.
so if Charlie puts something too close here, like a jack high bowl, Chris would be having a go at this. We'll see. We'll see what Charlie does.
This looks like a little bit better pace.
No, I don't think he's going to
No,
make
he's
it.
short. He's short. He didn't make it.
So I don't think I would play weight if I was Chris. It is a jack or bull situation.
I think, yeah, but it's pretty far away. There's a big hole to get through. I think he might be just trying to draw. I mean, why overthink it? It just seems.
Well, it's if he's not feeling this length, and he didn't really have really great rangefinders. So how many do they have on the tee?
They do have just the one on the tee, the Tommy's first bowl, I think, but they might have that second shot from Chris's. I think depends on which way the jack goes. But if it were,
I doubt the jack would kill.
yeah, I agree. I mean, it'd have to be a kill.
Yeah, it'd have to swing around the front ones. It couldn't be right at it. So he'd be looking at the bowl.
Yeah, Chris is more of a draw out of trouble guy, so I just don't see the play from that, and it's not set up real great for it.
No, I'd like to see him draw this.
Yeah, I mean he's drawn, had a couple of good draws. He's just way too much pace.
So here we go. This is a huge bowl in the context of the match. Each bowl is becoming more and more important as it goes on. He is on the draw.
Yeah, really, he's just got to get it within a yard, but people have been struggling with it. I mean, they're drilling. I mean, he's trying to stomp it with his foot remotely. I think he's going to get wrecked.
Which one is he going to hit?
Oh, man.
Well, that was a bit fortunate.
Yeah, he had good weight. He would have had good weight, but he missed the line.
He did, so it's one more for them.
Yeah, but I would agree, a little bit fortunate there. So one more for Dodd and Richeson to go up 13-9 after 13.
So each end now becoming more and more important for Charlie and Sadri to try to climb back into this. Just when they thought they might be down by 2, they're down by 4. So, yeah, this is getting nerve-wracking.
Big bowl, but a
seat.
fortunate bowl from Chris Dodd.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for tuning in. Like we said, you are here at the 2024 U.S. Open Pairs Final for the men's in Sun City, Arizona. Beautiful day here, about 74 degrees out right now. Wind has died down. Quality of play is up. Spirits are up. Everyone's in a good mood here at Bowling Green. Hope you're having a good day back at home or wherever you're watching from, near and far. We appreciate each and every one of you. So please share the stream, like it, give us follows, and we appreciate you. So,
all right. Back to this longer distance that Tommy was really finding, and now we're back to him getting close. Just missing the line. Good weight.
A lot of narrow bowls in this game.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a little bit difficult to try and find the line. It seems to be a little bit off, like, it's the overcorrection. Not quite finding it. Sometimes it's just like that. It's just like with the play in a hand. It's like I can't quite find the line right. It's not working for my bowls or the weight or whatever. Here's Sadri with another solid shot.
Again, he's ducking under and see you later.
Again, both guys finishing on the narrow side, not taking enough grass.
So we'll see if Tom can adjust.
Yeah, he just needs grass. Weight is beautiful.
And at some point you have to go and see what too wide is. If you keep missing narrow, you just got to keep pushing it out there even further. If his weight's right with this one, it might duck under again.
This is kind of what he's been doing. Is just like not getting the weight with the second one.
So his line was okay.
Let's see if Charlie wants him to switch over, because it's not necessarily in the way. Yeah, Sadri's not even waiting. He's just going to go. And it shouldn't be in his way. And that's another thing for people. They see a bowl on that side of the green, even though it's not in the path, and they want to get away from it when he's better off. It's not in his way. He's just got to get it in there.
Let's watch from this angle as it comes in. It's a little hot, but Charlie says thumbs up. He likes it.
Yeah, Charlie likes him in the back. You never go wrong with Charlie if you have it in the back.
Yeah, let's see if Tom can just tighten this up a little bit and put some real pressure on the other team.
Yeah, now put the two together. He has the weight in the first and the line in the second. Looks like a better delivery from him.
His reaction looks like he might like it. So we'll watch this one come into the head if we can. If they're not... Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Charlie's a little bit in the way.
Yeah,
it's
just didn't get through
short.
it again. Just didn't get through it again. And I think he liked it. So that's discouraging when you feel like you like it and it's not that close.
Yeah, he might have been unsure. It was hard to tell, but Sadri with a nice delivery again. He's got the grass this time.
Pretty loose head so far.
He's definitely got the line this time. Weight looks decent.
Yeah,
it's a little quick.
He's sailing behind. Charlie gave him that positive encouragement for it, so he just did it again. But it's really kind of got a volcano head here, where it's just like the miniature golf, where just like you have the hole in the middle, and everything seems to kind of fall out like a little mound.
Yeah, there's a force field around the jack. I like to say.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Yeah, that's I call it like that because if you've ever played like mini golf or something, you have one of those like volcanoes or like a little bump, and it just seems like if you're short, it just kind of goes up and rolls back, or kind of rolls right on through. One of these heads are just kind of surrounded, but nothing really close. And then usually they skip first bowl, doomph. So let's see if Chris can do that. Needs to drop a little pace here. See if it's going to troll in. He's rooting it in. There it is. Chris Dodd.
Great bowl.
Really,
Chris
really
Dodd right on
good
cue.
bowl.
Yeah.
Great bowl there. Great bowl
High
there.
five from his teammate Tom. Tom's got a big smile. He says, "Gosh, thank goodness this is
Thank you.
this is the Chris that showed up for this game today, and it's
Yeah.
been all day. He's been a machine today.
We've been there.
Yeah, we sure have.
We've been there.
And yeah, like I said, he's been on fire all day. I've heard it numerous times from numerous people.
Yeah.
So
It gives you a little more slack, even though you got a little lucky on that. But he had good weight on that last end to turn it around. But
Charlie might be playing a little bit of weight here.
yeah, it just
Yeah, he
it
is.
looks like a little sexy bender here trying to come through. We're gonna
Sadri.
get a shot of Sadri's butthole. I don't think we need that. Oh, he got it. Push
Charlie
it
got
right
the
out.
ball. Nice shot, Charlie.
Good sharp by Chaz.
As we go back to one of my favorite angles, watching the big man walk back towards the mat. Kind of see how they're feeling. I'm just going to check the adjustments on this one. Looks like we're okay.
You think you figured out the mix here?
Not even close. But trying my best, folks.
Well, the 4 up with 5 to play is a pretty good place to be.
There it is. That's better. I like that. All right.
If Chris can do, just put it right back. That's what you like to see. When you get somebody that chips you out,
You can
just
see
kind
that
of
from
try.
that angle how wide these guys are going. He's way out in the other rink.
Yeah,
And
just will
the
it find
line's
it?
good.
I don't know if he'll find all the way back.
It's just a
gotta
little
really
weighty,
fight.
but he's going to be back with the other bowls in the back, which is handy for them right now. That's actually a pretty
Yeah.
good bowl.
Yeah. But still a lot of room for Charlie to draw. And that's probably why he wasn't too worried about coming with weight, because he could hit the jack or the bowl with the last one. He happened to check out the bowl.
And Chris just high-fived Tom and pointed at the tee, like, I got that covered. So I think he's holding one on the tee, which he's very happy about. And they're holding a couple on the head. They're holding 2 or 3. So he's forcing Charlie to draw here. He's tempting him. He's saying, "I dare you to play weight again." But I don't think Charlie will. I think he's going to draw around that front one at Tom's on his forehand. Nope. Switching to the backhand. So it's either hand is the same.
And I think the profile, because of the nature of it, I think he would be better off, unless there's something with like a forehand backhand, like he's working one more than the other. But this is a draw head. But he'd have a little, because that one's further up the green and less on the center line, he'd probably be better going around, as you said, on his forehand.
But he's got a great line. I just think he might have overcooked it.
He just really doesn't want to hit this
No, he
ball.
did not overcook this at all.
He really doesn't want to hit this
He's
ball.
passed it up for the shot. What a
Oh, look at
great ball,
that.
Charlie Herbert.
Unless he just saw that. I mean, that's the other thing. That Charlie, again, thinks things just like we've talked about when we saw the singles, just thinks of things a little differently. So he was thinking maybe that could have been the shot, like trying to play cross
Just
head.
underneath there, yeah.
A lot of it is just which hand are you kind of feeling comfortable with. So if you feeling like, man, this either my backhand stroke or that side of the green, sometimes you're just feeling something different when the green, that's some of the things that we don't see when we're sitting here, but when you're playing that you notice.
Yeah, we're right-handed. He's left-handed. Our brains work different. So
There's that too, but
yeah, let's see if Chris can repeat the dose of his
first one.
and draw the shot here.
I mean, he had the line.
Reaching Charlie's bowl isn't bad either, so he does not want to be short here, whatever he does.
Yeah, and that'll be the tendency since he kind of went long with the second one, to overcorrect. But
tell you what, he's asking this one to turn. He's on a really good
yeah,
line.
I think
if his
he's
weight's
heavy
right.
again. I think he's
Yeah.
heavy again. He's going to be further back than his last one.
Oh, look at. Oh.
Yeah.
So Charlie just has to repeat the formula. He doesn't want to be pumping that one in, though, so I would not fault him for switching hands, because it's less likely he'll pump that one in. Depending on the running surface, really, if you look at how the one on our left is on the screen, hitting that, it would probably go away from the jack a little bit. It would tend to shoot off this direction if you hit it coming in, as Charlie's ball would
Yeah,
be,
I don't
but
think if he's got good draw weight like he did on his last one, neither one is really a danger of
Correct.
chipping in for shot. So it just really play which hand you like. And so I'm not sure exactly what he's looking for. Trying to get a number somehow.
Yeah, Charlie's always looking at numbers, which I don't fault him in that, but he's thinking here.
You see where he's aiming. He's going to try get a foot there. I'm going to try and play it. I'll watch him play it on his forehand.
Correct.
Come all the way around, see if he can drag the jack to there. If he gets it there,
4.
then he wants maybe 5.
Yeah.
Because there's that one right at the bottom of the screen that he might be trying to weasel into.
Well, if he drags this for a 5, well, we might hear some sound effects from the soundboard if he does this for 5.
So I think that's what he was eyeballing, is trying to get that. And then if it misses the jack, that's still a second shot.
Yeah, correct.
If he could get to that spot. Let's see if that's the. Yeah, he's lining up on that on his forehand.
All right. Well, Charlie, this could be. So far, Chris owns a shot of the match, but if Charlie drags this for 5 and goes on to win, then this will be the shot of the match.
Yeah, Chris's shot that he made in that 5th end has been critical.
Okay, it's off.
That kind of turned everything around.
He hasn't given up on it, that's for sure.
Charlie's eyeballing it. He's still waiting and trying.
It looks a little wide from what he was after. He might draw a second shot.
He's got to get inside this bowl.
He's drifting around the back.
Yeah, so. just a little heavy, just a little off his line, but.
One shot to Charlie and Sadri.
Tried to come back all the way around, but I don't think it made it.
Might be 2.
They're asking for 2. Sadri's asking for 2.
Yeah.
Tom's like, I'm not thinking about giving you 2, but.
Well, who's up here? I think our main live stream sponsor, Arrow Bowls, is going to sponsor this measure. Same line every time. If you let it go on the same line, an Arrow Bowl, no matter what set you got, if it's the same model, they say everyone will behave the same because their machinery that makes their bowls, they're really high tech. It was a 2.
So Charlie's managed to come around that bowl and then rolled back even, and he came a little back into it. So good 2, good bowl by Charlie. Not exactly what he wanted, but he won't argue with getting a 2 there.
11 to 13.
To get it to 13-11 with the last 4.
Gosh,
last 4 ends to come.
This is exciting. I'm really.
You asked for a close one, and you got it now.
Like I said, I get more nervous watching my friends play these games than I do playing them myself. I'd be a cool character out there right now, but I'm on the edge of my seat. Watching, so I'm loving it.
Let's see what kind of jack length Sadri's going to play, if he's going to go T to T.
Yeah, he is. And
Chris is.
It's out of. Oh, it almost went out of bounds.
Yeah, it was fine. So Chris is going to set it. Charlie's get the scoreboard. So.
And I'm watching the bronze medal game going on over there. Look at that head. These guys are not struggling with any of this.
Yeah,
wow.
The all central division.
Yeah, and. What does that say? 14 to 11.
14-11, yeah. So it's a close one after 12. Charlie being a good door again.
Yeah, did he move away? He did.
Let's see.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Sadri. What a shot, pal.
Yeah, right to that line that we've been saying is probably a pretty good target, even inside that. Missed his line a little bit, but you're not going to argue or quibble with that. That's a good ball.
No, I just want to see these guys start missing on the professional side.
Yeah, both of them have been missing narrow, so I'm just wondering if there's something up. But
this one's not narrow. This one's, well, it might be actually. Yeah, it is narrow.
You sure?
It is narrow, but he's quick.
He's heavy. Yeah. If it stays up, it's not bad. But again, it's pretty narrow.
It's going sideways at the end there. Back up the green a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're starting to get balls coming up the green. Sadri just wants the same kind of thing. It wouldn't hurt him to take a little more grass. Kind of keep seeing these front end guys just not taking enough grass here.
Did he take a little more grass on this one?
Let's see if he did it this time. Looks really good here.
Oh, does he pick it up almost?
Here.
Great shot, Sadri.
Yeah, good ball.
This makes Charlie happy.
Yeah, a little more grass, but almost an instant replay of his first one, which you can't quibble with it.
On this particular rink, when I played on it, the wind conditions were different, but you couldn't just keep correcting. If you went out too far, it did not want to come back. So maybe they got burned earlier in the game. I don't remember, but Tom, how's your weight, buddy?
Tommy can get the weight. This would be really honey here.
What a shot. Tom Richeson. What a great bowl, regardless. It's a great bowl.
Good bowl, yeah. Good bowl. Cut it to 1.
There's Charlie's back again. Thanks, Jazz. Watch Sadri's delivery while we... Yeah, well, we can't really fault him too much because...
It's kind of a big match. And not really thinking about the TV. Early's thinking about the TV, but he's forgotten about us now.
Yeah, and this one's coming into the head sideways. Great
yeah, pretty good position there. Another nice bowl.
And he took the grass. He listened to you on that one.
Yeah, 3 good ones there. So it can be done.
There is the line. It's there. It
That's it.
exists.
Outside of that first one from Tom, it's those 4 real quality bowls right there. Let's see if Tom can do it.
I love Tom's demeanor on the green too. You can't tell what's going on with him, which is always a good sign in long bowls. Look at this bowl.
Let's see if he can get here just once.
If
to
this
drop the one
runs.
away. It's still got the pace and going to come to this little pile, but that's not terrible.
Oh, and it
Yeah,
hits for
it's
the
got it.
shot. Great
Yeah.
shot, Tom.
Yeah, that's good enough for shot. Nice little pouch there. Again,
Char-
they just don't seem to be worried about coming across the head. They're just, I mean, look where all the bowls are. If you look up the line, they're all on that side.
Yes.
6 bowls and none of them took enough grass.
So do you think the skips are going to factor that into their bowls? I mean, that Charlie, as he heads to the mat, he's down. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of aggression here. He's got a lot to land on his forehand. And if he can trail that jack back to the ditch on the left side of the screen as we look at it now, that would take Tom's 2 bowls out of play. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing his forehand, make sure he's reaching. As he lines up, it looks like he is playing his forehand.
Did you run it? Oh, I was going to say, I know the weighted shot. The weighted shot he calls by spinning it in his shirt. Spin
Yeah.
the bowl in his shirt, then that's when he's coming with weight.
Yeah, I think-
Otherwise,
I
it's
think
kind of
he's
more of
gonna
a
be-
draw or overdraw.
He's going to be up. It'll be an overdraw, I
Yeah.
think.
But I mean, that's when he's like, the shoes are coming off kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. But Charlie, I'll give him a lot of credit. He usually plays the right weight for the shot.
Yeah, this is a little bit too much. I think the weights might be good, like what you were talking about, but he missed the line here. So
He might have
the
been
ditch.
in between. That looked like
Yeah.
the miss there looked like he was probably thinking, I could just dead draw this. There is room, but gosh, I don't want to be short. I should
Yeah.
plan onto those bowls or get the jack. And he kind of played the line for one and the weight for the other.
Yeah, which, I mean, it happens. That's why you really, I mean, for me, where I helped is like just do all that thinking beforehand.
Pick
and then
one.
just pick one and then go.
Yeah, and I like
Just
to do
go.
that before I even get back to the mat. You got to do it before you even get.
Before you get on the mat, it's for
Yeah.
sure.
But before I even get down there, I like to do it. It's
Yeah.
Zoomed in? No, it's not. Okay, well,
Let's see
Chris
what Chris has got here.
he's played a very good bowl here.
Yeah,
If it
this
reaches,
this looks really good. It just needs a little more pace. Just a little. Yeah, no, didn't quite get there.
it's a nuisance though. Charlie's looking at it. And he goes, "Wow, that's takes away that kind of the weight. It might force him to draw a little more. Or he's going to switch his hands.
He's looking like he wants to come the other way.
He could play weight on the other hand too.
Well, this is what the leads all played. They all played this hand, so he might be just trying to do the same kind of thing and see if he can get one to come around.
Just draw the shot, really. No, he's playing a little more weight than that.
Yeah, looks a little
He's
zesty.
turned around, which usually for most people means it's not good. But when Charlie turns around, he didn't like it. Okay.
He was trying to attack that head from the, see if you can hit both green bowls out. And you could see, like you were saying, you could play that overweight, hit the green bowl, and
They
then
both
both
go.
would probably go, and it'd leave a couple for him.
And I would put big money saying that Chris was going to draw another shot here.
Yeah,
And change his head.
Just needs to add a yard. He can afford to add anywhere between a yard and 2. I
He's a
think he
little
missed his
narrow,
line. Yeah, he missed
If
his
his
line.
weight's right, he's not going to get punished too bad. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Gosh, great weight wasted, mate.
Yeah, he had it. He just missed the line. He had the line for the last one. It almost makes you wonder if he tried to correct the line, and he didn't need to.
Yeah.
He didn't need to. It's
Not at all.
possible that he was thinking, I'm, because you're wanting to hit the perfect shot, right? And so you think, okay, well, I know I need to add 5 feet or whatever, and I'm going to get an extra foot of grass. And then instead he got a yard of grass and threw off, wasted a great weight, as you said.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do that. Say you're a foot and a half through or so. It's a great bowl. And in your head you're going, well, I'm gonna fix that. It's gonna be perfect. And then you're a yard short.
Yeah, and sometimes you're better off just fixing the
Play
one
the
and just
same bowl.
living with it. Yeah, just fixing the one thing. Same line, just at the yard.
Or I tell people, let the bowl fix itself, because subconsciously your brain's fixing it already. So if you fix it on top of that, you usually overcorrect.
Yep.
So someone taught me that in Australia, a good friend. He said, just let the bowl fix itself and play a similar thing, and your brain will fix it. So I see handshakes over there for Bob from Justin Dubison. I'm not sure who won the game, but we will find out here shortly if I can get Max's attention.
Or any of them. Hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. They all had fun. Bob and Rob Bob seems to be in a really good mood.
He's always
Max
in a
is
good mood,
sort
though.
of they're talking. He's going, I don't know, and his dad's putting his arms up. So my guess
Well, this consultation between the team is brought to you by Asset Preservation, Wealth and Tax.
Yeah.
Thank you to your sponsorship, Asset Preservation, Wealth and Tax.
They did the whole opening reception, I believe, and added some prize money as well. Yeah. So thank you guys. Made this year's U.S. Open one that we will never forget. The first time we've had the big oversized checks too, which was awesome.
All right. Well, the consultation is over.
And let's
Hopefully
watch
now
Charlie.
everybody's watching. So.
Oh, everyone's watching. There's only one other game going on. I think it's the 29th flight final. No, I'm just kidding. It's the 4th flight, I think. But here comes Charlie in the big game, the championship.
Cavender gave the signal that they lost.
Okay,
I
so
won't say how he gave the signal
well,
that they lost.
let's tell him congratulations on 4th place. It's a mighty good feat here in this field.
All right,
And,
here's Charlie. I think he's going to try that same shot again where he's trying to take both green balls out by coming through the head.
he's more
here.
aggressive,
He's still
and he's
watching
close.
it. He's not far away.
He did
Yeah,
it.
he managed it.
Great
Yeah,
shot,
it's a good
Charlie
ball
Herbert,
there.
for a 2.
He didn't even hit the green balls on target to get him out, but it was enough because he hit the red into the green to push him out. So it was another option he had.
Well played, Charlie. That was a big time bowl.
Again, an option not a lot of people would necessarily see there in that head.
Except for us and Charlie.
Yeah, but again, for the draw, for the person who wants to draw themselves, they could see the draw to the pile. But he saw the pound the pile to get those out.
Because you knew they both could go the way they were sitting
Yeah, and the only way they were going to go was with
some weight.
not throw, have it bounce down the green kind of weight. Just a nice solid hit it weight.
Get it away clean.
Yeah.
Trust it. Play it with feeling. A lot of times the natural athletes and players, you don't really have to think about the line and the weight. You sort of just visualize it all and go. And that was a great shot by Charlie. And we'll see if it holds up. Chris has kind of had the answer for a lot of these situations so far this game. And in this case,
another big one. And sometimes getting a little fortunate, but with the results, something that he was trying to do, but kind of got the plan C or D. Was a possibility, but he got a little bit fortunate, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens here. I think he's just going to dead draw on either hand.
I think that's the play. Probably keep coming. He played twice on his backhand, so I think he'd probably do it again. But
I mean, he could do a Charlie and say, take both the bulls out, get the edge of the front one.
yeah, but again, it's Charlie
his.
likes to go fix everything with weight, and Chris fixes everything with a draw.
Well, no.
Oh,
there you
no,
go.
he's coming with weight. He's not messing around either.
He's going for the jack. He's under.
He's just a little under it.
I don't know if I'm with that decision,
Yeah,
but
I don't know either. I'm not sure what he was trying to.
he had theirs out there in the way, so that's going to tie us up.
Yeah, I think that's 2 there.
13 all. Just when Charlie and Sadri were looking at a little bit of desperate time, not desperate, but just as it was getting away from them a little bit, they're right back in it.
Yeah, they've gotten
3 ends to go, and we're tied up.
Yeah, it was 12-7 after 11, and now they've gotten 6-1 over the last 4 ends. So that's kind of enough to not take that 5-point lead right out of it.
Mm-hmm.
All square with 3 to go. We're going to have a barn burner of a finish here.
Yeah, that's solidified now. Unless someone gets a 6 right here or something, we're in for a treat for the rest of the game. So T to T, played a good jack. Sadri's really impressed me in this game. Jack throwing, bowls, everything, his demeanor. He's doing everything right. He's ticking
Again,
all the
like
boxes.
the other athleticisms. You're a sportsman. Somebody who's played a lot of sports growing up, young adult. On and on, and you're kind of used to this kind of thing.
As he ducks across again.
Yeah. Again, good weight, but again, finishing on the narrow hand.
Yeah, the grass is free. You might as well take some.
Yeah, I've been waiting for one of these guys to take too much. So I think Chris finally's given Charlie the clue that we're on TV. You would think he would know.
Yeah.
Oh, got a little note from Jenny Dodd saying, "Mom is watching." I'm going to go on a limb and say that's Chris Dodd, relation.
Yep, Mom is watching.
Let's see if...
And yeah, again, apologize for the buffering, guys. It's the first time we've had this issue this week, so we weren't prepared for it.
Pretty good open there from Todd. Like to see that. He was narrow, but not nowhere near as much. And he's kind of gotten a little bit in Sadri's line here.
Sadri pushed it out a little wider, but not really. It's
No,
on
this
the
is going
same
to be
line
narrow
again. Yeah.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. He's narrow
More
again.
narrow than the last one.
Yeah. Well, it might be similar. Yeah. Yep, but you're right. Just a little, just a touch.
Just a touch. He's got to just push one out there and see what happens.
Yeah, I'd really like to see Tom just. I mean, it's kind of argue with Tom to just not do the same thing, but I really would like to see him take a little more grass here.
Which it looks like he
Just
might have.
a little.
And that looks like a little bit. It's going to duck across, though, a little.
Yeah.
But great bowl.
Yeah, that's pretty good if it stays up. But again, you see both these guys just taking a little, just not taking enough grass. All
There
right.
you go, Sadri. Let's see.
Yeah, you should be floating it right around the green, not trying to go underneath it. Should
This
be touching
one
that line
looks
out there.
a little wider than the last two.
Yeah, the
I'm not
guts
sure
are-
if he's wide enough yet, though.
Yeah, Charlie's going to look at it and see if he's going
it's
to pick
still
up the
under.
jack, but I think you can squat all you want. It's not going to make it.
Yeah, it's
And he's going to be
unfortunate.
back with the first one. Again, just not taking the grass. See if Tommy can do it. I mean, both of them have just been narrow, very consistently.
Yeah, and they'll watch this back and they'll notice that and be like, wow, maybe they aren't thinking that in their heads as the game's going on. This is way better.
This is a lot more grass, but he just get a bigger turn and he didn't have the weight to it. I mean,
Finally had the line. He gave us what we wanted, but
Yep. I mean, not far off the center line. But he took off some weight, which he didn't need to. But still, he's holding a couple, I think. Yeah, it looks like two to me. What do you think, LD?
does look like two. Yeah, I think so. And Charlie, he's got the nice catcher there too, sitting behind. If Charlie were to play his backhand and trail the jack, it might just go right to Tom's bowl. So Charlie's got some decision making to do. He's got to play a really good draw shot here, unless he's going to have a go at a bowl or two. But
Yeah.
I would think with his first bowl, he just tries to dead draw this. It's a tie game. He doesn't need a count. He just needs to score. So
Yeah. I'll go on a limb and say whoever wins two of these ends will probably end up winning
yeah,
out of the three.
that's a fair call.
So, given that, if that's what you figure your formula is, then this is a pivotal end for you.
Mm-hmm. Then you just got
If
to
you
win
look at
one
it
of the
like,
next two. Yeah.
Like you've played, let's say
Tiebreaker.
it's like the Dodgers say. It's a best of 7 series, Dodgers Yankees. You've split the first 4. Now you got the last 3 games. You really want to win that 5th game. It's kind of a similar situation.
Absolutely. Or like Potters, you got the 3-end tiebreak. That's what they're in right now. And
Let's see if-
Sadri's not giving us a chance to watch this one come in. But we're watching now. And Charlie did play weight. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, look
Gets
at
the
that. Oh,
absolute
wow.
result. The absoluter.
Not what he wanted,
My
but
goodness.
he will take it.
And he was on target. We're not gonna
Yeah.
fault him for missing. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
That was just an absolute stunner of a result.
Now Chris has to shake that off. He's taking his hat off. He's resetting. He was a little bit, flustered by that result, no doubt about it. But what's going on the tee? See, so they're still holding the tee.
Yeah.
He might want to just have a go at this. I wouldn't mess around. I would let the big dog eat and fire it down there and try to kill the end. Maybe take out 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah, with it being so tight.
You're probably not going to draw that, but the way he's been playing, he might be able to. So
Yeah, again, he really tries to draw his way or overdraw his way out of trouble.
it is a draw shot. So, gosh, Chris, if you could draw this, that would
And
be
he's got a
something
little
else.
pocket there, those 2 bulls that he could try and find. It wouldn't be impossible. Look at this. Look
What
at
a
this.
Wowee!
What an absolute
Chris Dodd, the crowd
bomb.
goes wild. Jeez.
What an absolute bomb. He even gets a hand from Charlie.
I gave him some sound effects. We've been laying off him, but he deserved that.
That's what they call sweetening the crowd.
Yeah,
That's a
buffering.
little sweetening there.
It's a buffer for the crowd. What a shot, man.
Just an absolute bomb.
Did he just play the second shot of the match? And we already saw him play the first one. Wow, that was.
And
What
again,
great wait for it, Scott. He
again,
didn't
just a
have a
draw.
go.
Yeah, just
it wasn't
draw.
really a draw. He was up to it, but
yeah, just kind of a draw or just a draw out of trouble. Not like anything that's going to go in the ditch. Nothing that's going to go in the ditch.
yeah. And you see, he didn't really celebrate either. He kept it frosty.
Yeah,
He goes, well, I made the shot, but this end isn't over yet.
yeah.
You'll probably see a little quiet fist bump if they do win this end. Afterwards, he might give a little
Yeah.
But let's see what Charlie does. Charlie's got one bowl left at this.
Yeah, I think.
He can't kill it.
Well, he could kill it now.
He could, but he'd still be down 1 and
Yeah,
give Chris
but
a lot
could
around.
treat it as a 2-bowl problem and try and
Does
kill
he
it
have
this
to,
time.
though? He does. Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
that was only their first bowl each.
that's
I know.
man, a lot
I
of
know.
action. Well, this
It's
is what
been-
we're here for, folks. Welcome to Bowls in America.
I think Charlie's going to try a nice little overweight. See if he can hit Jack or Bull here. He is not far away either.
Gosh, he isn't. What's going to
Look
happen?
at this. Oh,
What a shot.
oh, my goodness. Just bombs. Yeah, okay, now you can put that away now.
Wow, boys, what a great exchange this has been so far.
You can put that away.
And how many is Chris down, Scott? Is it just the one, or is those two
I'd
counting
like
in
to
the back?
think it's one. There's a couple bulls that you can't see in the camera in the back. Switch to the other. I'm going to switch this view. Take over.
All right,
you can
there
see
they
those
are.
two bulls back there.
Wow.
As you can see those two bulls that they have back there. So I'm not. It's at least one. But Chris again just can draw another. But these guys are just playing bombs.
Yeah, I think he has to play different weight at this. I wouldn't be playing through it because he doesn't. Well, he could kill it. That would be fine.
Yeah, but again, he could. But I mean, he doesn't have the position in the back, so I think it's going to be more of a draw here.
Just a draw. As we see the bowl come into your screen, Chris does not like it that much. So
Yeah, I think he overcooked this one. Yeah,
okay, well,
just
he's
kinda
got,
put it
he's
in the
got one
dish.
bullet left. Charlie can play a pretty confident draw at this. He does not want to flick it out of bounds.
They're having a consultation.
And this consultation is brought to you by the Nixon Group, your orange realtors here in Sun City, Arizona. Here watching, always supporting lawn bowls here. We really appreciate them. So thank you, Nixon Group, your sponsor for this conference, and Charlie's thought process on this shot. Well, gosh, is he going to get greedy here, Scott, is the question.
Well, he's got his last bowl, right? Yeah, they scored the last stand, so this is a last bowl for him. And he could take this jack back. He's got all the position here. I'd like to see him more on a draw, though, not necessarily not losing the bowl.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't want to because
I
if
think
he
he just-
flicks it out of bounds, he's down.
Yeah,
So,
I think he just wants just a gentle draw.
yeah, that's
If
what
he
he's-
happens to get a little jack movement, so much the better. But he just wants a little bit.
let's see
And he
here.
doesn't want to hit that bowl in front.
He's played this with really good weight, I think.
Doesn't want to hit that
What a
bowl in
great bowl
front.
this is.
See if he can touch the jack. Could be a honey here.
Oh,
he got a little
just missed
tick on
and
it.
goes out of bounds.
But
So,
it goes out of bounds. Yeah, unfortunate.
well, Chris,
Chris is saying, because I think Chris trusts Tom to tell him
how many it is? Huh?
how many it is, because it's at least one. So Tom will give him the intel.
Tom put a 1 down with his hand, but he didn't really. Wow. Well,
There's been some absolute 2 bombs in a row. on
3.
this. 3 bombs in a row. You're right.
Yeah.
3. Oh my goodness.
and so and the way I'd be thinking here, especially if it's 3, is you got to have a go because you kill it, you get the 1 on the tee, and you might even get a piece of all 3 of those bowls too somehow. But if you miss it, you might get the 2 back ones. So there's a lot going on in the thought process.
And there is a toucher in the ditch too that you can just barely
Charlie's?
see. Yeah.
Okay, so that might affect things, but if
I
he
mean,
gets
you-
it square and stays in bounds, that would be pretty amazing. Let's watch this one take off from his angle. See what he's playing. We'll know
Yeah,
right
see
away.
what Chris is looking at, and that probably won't look good.
It's a draw.
Alright.
He must think he's only 1 down, would be my guess. Doesn't look.
Oh, is he going to be short or is he going to travel?
It's going out
not
of
too
bounds.
bad. Yeah, I think he's taking a little. It's got to hit the inside of that bowl.
It's got to just touch.
Oh, is it going to stay in?
No,
all the way
gone.
out. Well, it's whatever it was before, no change. So I think they're saying Charlie's just saying it's 1, I believe. Yeah. Charlie trying to get the crowd to kind of admit that was a spectacular end, which it was.
What a great end of bowls. That was.
Just really special there.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get that for 2 more ends.
Now Charlie and Sadri have gotten 4 out of the last 5 that they've won.
Gosh, this
They were-
Charlie, he went down in that other final. He's got a half a foot into the door here for this
Kind
one.
of tasted it. Well, we talked about who was going to win Game 5 of the series, and
They did.
It was a hell of a game back and forth, but it ended up going to Herbert and Sadri. So they're up 1 now. So now it's likely who's going to win. This would be another big end. You really put a lot of pressure on if you're Charlie and Sadri by getting this end. You get this end, and then be at least two up, at least two up.
And
again,
there's a theory too. I used to play with Ian Ho a lot, and we did very well playing pairs and other stuff together, actually. But in these sorts of situations, in Charlie's position, if we were down one and it was going to be tied coming home, he would prefer me to have the last bowl rather than try to get a one there, because he had a lot of faith in me, and he goes, no, I'd rather you play last bowl than us be up by one.
Well, you
I'd
got a
rather
little
be tied,
options too, because then you could get any kind of number you want depending on how the head's set up. At least a 2. It's hard to stop somebody with last bowl from getting a 2.
Yeah, that last bowl coming home like that. Look at this from Tom. Is it going to run enough?
Again, not taking the grass, both guys. Both playing the same hand, both pretty decent weight. I mean, I prefer Sadri's, of course, because it's just behind by a couple feet at most. But they both, just continually taking not enough grass here. And you like to see the heads get tighter, like the Skips have done. Like they've got the ring figured out, period. They feel like they can do anything they want to. But it seems like the leads are just struggling a little bit.
Yeah,
definitely struggling with the line.
He's definitely put this out there, but he's.
Let's see how this one comes back.
Oh, it'll come, I think. It's coming.
Yeah, he had now he's got the line.
Perfect
right?
line.
Now he's got the line, so hopefully he can dial it back. And Tom hopefully went to school. Even that was across the center line.
That's
as
right
much
on the
grass
tee.
as he took.
Charlie loves that bowl because it's right on the tee.
All right, here's Tom. Let's see if he takes the grass this time. It looks like it. He's over that line, which I think is the proper line. Now let's see his weight.
Looks really good too.
This could be a honey here.
This is a honey. Tom Richeson.
Oh, it's just kind of cross.
Oh,
yeah,
what a
there
great
it
shot,
is. Great
Tom.
pull, Tom.
Well, we are getting our money's worth today, folks. This is awesome.
But again, all 4 guys have been crossing the center line. Nobody's found out what too much grass is.
Yeah, well, sorry, Smithy. We are, the buffering is the buffering. We are stuck with it. So, Starlink, it points itself.
Yeah, I think
we're definitely on the Wi-Fi. My phone says we got full bars on Wi-Fi.
See if Sadri's going to get lucky. No, he's just really missed his line and weight here. This is not the best of effort by Sadri on that last one. I don't know if it stayed in even. No, he's out. Not what you want to do there, down 2 in the head. Or at least one clear one. And Chris is even calling for Tom to put it on the tee. Let's see if he can try and see if he can match that bull back there, because they're down 2 in the back. Oh, is Tom going to keep it in play? He might have overcooked it too much. Let's see if it stops.
Yeah, he did.
Both these guys, one out of bounds and one in the ditch with the last 2. I think the knees are knocking from the leads.
Yeah, they could be. Very well could be.
Well, this has been a hell of a match. You asked for a close one. You didn't want to see a blowout, and so you asked for one. And the other thing I've noticed is there seems to be a lot more dialogue between, especially Charlie and Sadri, trying to...
Yeah, no doubt.
They're definitely talking it up between ends more and more. I think Charlie's taking a look to see if it's 2 or 1.
This one is sponsored by Henslite USA, the choice of champions. Every time we have a conference with the teams, every time we have a measure, it's sponsored by a different sponsor. So, as I've said before, if you want to be on this stream next year as a sponsor, start reaching out now to Bulls USA, because planning happens way ahead of time, and we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, thank you, Henslite USA. Always been a big sponsor for the U.S. Open past years and Team USA as well.
Let's see here, big pull again. Oh, it just doesn't stop here. I'm digging this game. I'd rather be in it, but this is just second best is getting to watch it. And with camera angles and everything. It's beautiful. Charlie turns around, which usually means he likes it. And he doesn't now. He looks up. Oh, jeez.
Get a good shot of... there it is. Here it comes.
What a great shot.
Get it in there.
Is it going to pick it up? Yes, it does.
Yeah,
what
he
a
got
shot,
the shot,
Charlie.
got the ball. It's close anyways.
Yeah.
Got a little tick on the jack. Just the littlest touch. and got to that bowl.
I think it might be the shot. Do we have an angle now? Are these guys still gonna? No, don't have anything over there.
Yeah.
So
Nope, now they're sitting down.
thank you guys.
Well, it's
Yeah, Charlie's got
probably
the shot there.
yeah, probably Charlie's got it. Yeah, I agree. Good shot by Charlie.
As you can see, a good crowd looking on there in the back. There's a bunch on the side here too. Exciting stuff at the U.S. Open here in 2024.
Well, whoever wins this is going to have earned it. There's been some exceptional bowling. All right, here now Chris
not
is
happy with this one.
Yeah, not his best effort here. I couldn't even say who's had the best bowl now. Because
Out of bounds
Charlie's
it goes.
been. Yeah,
Wow.
this is not good. Not what you want at all. And that's now Charlie probably smells blood in the water.
Yeah, and he's up 1. So a 1 here, like you said, if he just wins this in, here we're gonna have another conference, and we'll move on to SPARMS, sun protection for your arms, SPARMS. And they're still going. So Jai Thai's there. That's another one of our sponsors.
Jai Thai.
Jai Thai, get your 15% discount if you bring in your bowls. Sorry, U.S. Open name tag. Get 15% off, and heck, I've heard nothing but good things about that place. I gotta get over there.
Not sure who Charlie's jawing with.
Yeah, not sure. He likes to jab it with the people here, but oh yeah, little something down there.
We get our crowd control by Ozza to see what's going on and get them to make sure that the guys sit down behind the head. That'd be helpful. Let's make sure we can bring the action to you. All right. Here's Charlie on his backhand, trying to do something similar. Get another bowl in the head.
Wow.
See if he can get a number here and try and put this one away.
This is a good bowl regardless. It's going to be behind. But
Yeah, that's not bad here.
if Chris happens to move the jack, then it's not good for Chris. Chris has got to really think about this.
Yeah, I think he's going to probably not even waste the time. He's going to go on the backhand. He's either going to try and push that bowl up or come to the red there.
Yeah, just a dead draw. You want to be up, but
See if he's got the grass this time.
much better line.
Yeah, he was way off for that in the first one. This is better here in
Might
the
be a
second.
bit quick, though. I don't know if it's coming back
Yeah, he's
now.
a little heavy. Really kind of trying to slip away as the pressure's coming on.
Well, they're only down 1, though, Scott, and they would have last bowl. If this stays at 1, they'd be 2 down with last bowl, so we could... Would we see an extra end? Are we seeing an extra end?
You're getting
Scott?
greedy now. You're getting greedy. I think we'd just be happy we've seen a good one.
I'm already good, yeah. We've seen a great game here. And
I'm hoping that these guys know each other because we saw Tom with a little bit of, with the little kick motion, and then you saw Sadri there trying to wave the ball into the ditch. So it's a little below average.
banter.
A little below average, but I'm hoping it's just friendly banter since all these guys know each other pretty well and play regularly. They're just hoping to have a little fun, but.
Yeah, I think it's just friendly banter
Yeah,
between them.
we're gonna chalk it up to that and not poor sportsmanship.
Charlie looks down. He likes it. I'll tell you that.
See if he can get one in here, get a
I think
second one, and really put the pressure on going to the last end.
He loved this out of
Has
the
it
hand.
just
but,
got to
yeah.
slip under that one? Well, it takes away an option from Chris, though. I mean, not exactly A+, but it takes away the Chris being able to pump that one in.
Not necessarily. You could still do a combo pump
Yeah,
in.
but then you got to plan for that shot,
Yeah,
as
well,
opposed to the draw around.
It's sort of an either or. I think if I were him, I would play it to either plant and get that promotion, or just slip around and chip out Charlie's shot bowl.
Yeah. I mean, again, Chris should be drawn out of trouble, I think. But he's looking at maybe trying to. I mean, Tom's trying to talk him into keep playing that same hand and just coming to the red bowl there.
I would do that. I totally
And
would.
that's what he tried to do the first two, and there's no reason not to do it again. The only thing that's changed is that he can't accidentally pump in the green with that weight. He's got to have a lot of weight because he's got to go red into green because the green ball's sitting down, not on the running surface, so he's got to really pump it to get it up.
Yeah.
So you've got to pick what shot. It's not like an accident. You've got to pick what shot. It's either the draw or it's the press.
Yeah. Well, in my mind, I'd be thinking I would just be on the draw. And,
Yeah, I think that's a better play.
And then if you're a little heavy and you happen to get the press, then that's fine. But
Yeah.
because you don't want to be short. So
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he's got it'll be enough to, but we'll see what happens. See what he does.
Depends how his nerves are. If I had
Yeah.
a lot of adrenaline going through my system, I'd probably play the
Oh, I think he missed the line. Let's see.
well,
I
if he
think
has
he's-
as much weight as he did on the last
yeah,
one,
it might
he's
be the
close.
shot, and it's the only way to get this press shot.
Oh.
Yeah, he hit that front one.
Wasn't far off. Was
No.
not far off. So one
But
more to
it's-
Charlie and Sadri going into the last end. They have a 2-point lead.
Yeah, and now they've won 6 of the last 7 ends.
Wow, yeah, what a comeback! And
It was 12-7, and now they've gotten 8-1 over the last 6 ends here.
so we are in. Let me go ahead and
The last 18. Oh,
we'll just do 18. I was gonna get tricky.
I was going to say, what is happening?
I always have to try new stuff. That's what Scotty Marzoni always gets on me about. He's like, "Oh, you want to try something new every time we do this?" I'm like, "Well, yeah."
Well, I'm okay with that. Or just, maybe hold off on the last end to try something new, just for once.
I was just gonna put last end. Look, I put
Just-
an extra space in there that we don't need. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, well, I'm excited. Last
All
end
right,
of
T
the
to T.
men's pairs.
Let's
Is this
see.
the last end? I
Let's
should
see
say.
if the knees are knocking for the leads. Sadri wasted no time. I like to see they didn't, I'm just hoping he takes the grass. I'd like to see both these leads taking off grass. Sadri looks like he's done it. And it's like, no problem.
Oh, my beautiful bull. Look at this.
Because he knows he could end it with just like a bomb.
Sadri with a
Look at
front
this, just a
knocker.
bomb.
Wow, what a
An
shot.
absolute bomb. He wasted no time. Like he had already talked it out in his mind that I'm going to take enough grass and I'm going to just throw a bomb and end this thing right now.
Well, like I said, he's a really cool cat. He's up for this. And
Yeah. Now Tommy's got a jacker bull shot. He's got no reason to be short here. They need 2, and they'll have last bull, but they need bulls in the head
Tom's trying
or
with
in
this.
position. This
Tommy's
is a good
trying.
effort here.
Tom
This
Richeson is
another
in
good
the area.
bull. Is he going to
Does he
go
get to
right
the bull?
between
Does
them?
he
He's
get
going
to
to
the
get the
bull?
edge.
What a
Oh,
shot,
another
Tom
bomb.
Richeson. That is a great bull. Here
Another
we go,
bomb.
folks.
And Charlie's just trying to be calm and just
Oh, this is beautiful.
And Sadri just wasted no time. He's just going to try and do it again. Charlie said, just do it again.
Yeah, I don't know if he's wide enough on this one. He was pointing at it like it needed to be wider.
Yeah, and he's short. And I think Charlie's saying, just take your time. Yeah, he said,
Yeah, he
take your
is.
time. He kind of rushed it a little bit. All right, Tom with an absolute bomb. It's like, do you want me to play this hand again? Chris is trying to talk him into maybe if you want to switch. I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, it's a personal decision. If he feels confident enough to switch, which he does.
Personally, I wouldn't mind it for Tom because it seems like he plays it a little better when he's got something to hit, and just almost like a skip shot.
And if he hits his, it's going right onto the jack. So
Because when it's the pure draw, Tom seems to have been struggling just a little bit. But when he's got something to run into, it frees up the swing. He can not worry about adding the weight, not being
tell you
worried
what,
about
Scott,
too fine.
he's played this pretty well. Just not going to reach.
Going to make it. Yeah.
Oh, you
See,
didn't
that's
want to be
just
short.
the
Yeah.
absolute opposite of what I was saying. I'm hoping that it would kind of play up and play into everything.
What a great effort, too. He was on a perfect line.
All right. Could be Sadri's last bowl of this tournament.
Wow,
We'd like to finish on a high note,
We're all on the edge of our seats. Everyone's standing up. This is exciting.
including the guys on the green to
There
block
we
our
go,
view.
Yeah, there we go. That's all right. That's
See
all
if
right.
Sadri can make it all the way around.
He is, too. This is a great bowl.
Yeah, it's a good home here. Nothing
Sadri.
wrong with that.
Sadri,
Yeah,
look
great
at that.
shot.
What a great bowl. God, what a way to finish for Sadri. A first-year bowler. Reminder for all you people out there that weren't watching earlier. He is new to this game. He's only been bowling about a year, and look at that final end he just played.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Definitely a sportsman, so, I mean, he's used to it, but not for bowls.
Great little shot of the crowd there.
All right. Here's Tommy.
Looks on a decent line.
Switched right on over to the hand he played the first time. Trying to get another
Look
one
at this.
in.
It's going to get behind. Is it going to do better than behind? Oh, he's onto the white.
Well, it
That's
just
fine.
kind of turned it right on over.
All right, great bowls.
And
Way
that's
to go. Two
good
great
finish.
lead performances there.
Yeah, good finish there.
And it could be an extra end, so we're not saying it's definitely over this end, but
But you got to feel good about what they played on the whole. They both played really well. They both had moments when they were struggling. They both had moments where they played really well and put a lot of balls in the head.
well, Scott, I dare to say they got two. Charlie has 2 seconds, and I would
And
play
a
some
toucher.
controlled weight here on
And
his
a tur-
forehand.
Especially with Tommy having 2 kind of shorter bowls now. He could take Jacker bowl with weight, either one. Even if he hits his toucher, it's not the end of the world because he's got 2 seconds. But
If he gets it thin and shoots across the other one, that's pretty
Yeah.
unlikely. So
personally, I think the better
yeah.
shot is to play on his forehand, just positive, not a drive, just positive, and just try and drag it. And
that's what I
just a
was saying.
jacker ball shot, I
Yeah.
think, is good. But I wouldn't put past Charlie to try and shoot for the moon. But I think
No, he won't go
better
big.
the better play, I think, is the jacker ball, and nice and positive. And even if he sits on his own, is okay behind.
Yeah, lose your ball, I'd say. But he's been surprising me lately. Sometimes in these situations, he'll just play the dead draw and tuck
Yep.
it around the corner and say,
Yep. Well,
good
it's
luck
away.
getting 2 now.
It's away, so
And he is playing the draw.
I
He
think
gave it
it's
the
a
extra
little-
weight, though.
I think it's a little heavy. I don't know if this is going to
So-
come back. I think it's just going in the ditch.
And again, he could have been between 2 shots there. I think that's a
Maybe.
sure sign of it when you go play the grass for a draw and you play the weight for the pressing shot. Gosh, look at that! Everyone's on the edge of their seats back there. Everyone's more nervous. All of us are more nervous than the players. That's for sure.
Well, here's Chris, and he has to get 2 on this end. So they've got 1 right now, but he doesn't have any position. The position's pretty bad, but he does have 1 and just needs to add another. This would be good. Like to see him sit right on that red bull behind.
Just a
Come right
a
to
dead
it.
draw without touching the jack. That's all you need, Chris.
Yeah, simple.
Don't touch whatever you do. Don't touch the jack.
This is
It's a little
steamy,
pacey, but
buddy.
if he gets to the red one,
Is it going to make it? Oh, he's not far away.
holy smokes!
Oh, he did it.
What a shot! Sorry, Scotty, I gotta do it. But Charlie's wasting no time here. Yeah, keep it down back there, guys. All right, Charlie's getting on the mat. We're
Wow,
gonna watch
what
this
an
take
absolute bomb that was. And again, Charlie's in the same position.
on. 2
Just-
balls left each.
Is he going to try and draw this or just, I mean, it's not a big profile. I mean, I think it's like again, the same kind of thing.
He's
gonna
playing more
try
weight
a little,
this time.
a little pressing weight just to try and get a piece of this head. Is it going to come back? It's trying.
No.
Nope, he's not going to make it back.
Oh my goodness! So
So 2 bowls left for Chris Dodd, 1 bowl left for Charlie.
Chris has to be very careful here.
Yeah, he does. Jack movement does not help him. He needs to have an actual dead draw.
You almost you almost live with the 2 for this bowl and hang it, a little wide, or even I don't know. It's tough to be safe here. It really is. So
Yeah, because
if anything,
anything
be
you
a
put
little
in
short.
anything you put in the head is just making a bigger target for Charlie. But you do have less bowl.
So give yourself a chance to draw it with your last one. Try it here, but just be short if anything, and be in Charlie's way.
Yeah, you don't want to. Jack movement is not going to help you here.
Wow,
Chris
this has
was
been
absolute-
such a game.
Bomb, an absolute bomb.
He's chasing it, so he doesn't mind it. It doesn't look dangerous for him. Tell you what.
Yeah, the pace looks really
Oh,
nice.
It's a little quick, but if it can get to
Just
that
to
bowl
the
and fall
back
in,
bowl,
don't
just
do
sit.
that. Oh, he almost flicked himself out. See, that's what I was saying is. If
But
anything,
look what he
wanted-
got though out of it. He narrowed the profile down of the head. He took away kind of that jack or bull shot, and he got best back out of it.
And a little jack movement's okay now because he can get 3
Yeah.
still. So.
And
it-
he
it
didn't give
ended
away
up
the
okay,
shot.
but
Yeah,
he just about
it
gave
was
it
a
away.
little, like-
Oh my gosh.
I mean, a little pucker there, I think.
So
Here, let me go over here so you could see. You can see he did have that back ball. You can just kind of make it out. We can't see it on the behind the head shot, but there's another ball right behind that one.
it's not working. So
I wonder. It wouldn't shock me if Charlie went after this, honestly.
well, he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to lose the game with his own bowl.
Yep.
So
And if he takes his own out, he'd still be only 2 down, but then he'd give Chris a chance to draw for the title.
was that back one the next shot? You think? Yeah, probably is. All right. Well. Wow, my heart is racing. This is
a
exciting.
big ball. Yeah, you can just kind of make it out under. You can see the third shot. There's 2 third shots that they have right now, but Dodd and Richeson holding 2.
Sadri.
You told Sadri to kind of move over and
I
said
tried
he
to. Went the other
went
direction.
right in the way.
Yeah, we can still see. All right. Well, this is it, folks. Are we
Yes.
going to an extra end,
Yeah.
or are we gonna have a victory
Well,
this end? So if Charlie misses here, Chris
I
has a
think-
big
I
chance.
didn't see it. Yeah, he's sticking with the. Looks like he's sticking with his forehand here.
And he had a good rangefinder on the last one.
Once any kind of piece of this ball,
I
any
think he's
kind of
gonna go
piece of the
quicker.
head will be good.
He's gonna go quicker if he gets down
He
to
can
the red
afford to
one.
hit the inside half of his
Yeah.
own too and redirect
Take out
it to
the
the
other one.
head. Yeah, That's away. That's
He's
controlled
better.
weight here.
He's much better. Oh, he turned it back. He doesn't like it. So we're,
Yeah, it's not going to do it. Well, Chris has got a chance. Chris has got 2 when he's got a chance to draw for the title.
yeah, you can hear the crowd. Chris has some support. Come on, Dottie. All right. Well, are we going to an extra end, or does Chris just win it right here? What do you think, Scott? I'm backing him to be pretty close with this, but I wouldn't be shocked if he was a little short because
You don't want to give it away either and lose it with your last bowl.
if I were him personally, I would miss wide, not short. I would
Just
try to
gotta
play the
take it
proper
around,
weight,
yeah.
but just hope it comes back.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, you're going to an extra end.
Yeah, he can afford to hit the inside half of that Red Bull on the front. That wouldn't be bad to be narrow and hit the inside half because then it'll stop it a little bit. Main thing is just take a deep breath and
Keep
just
it
make
wide.
sure you get it away smooth.
Just give it the grass.
Like it, Chris.
He doesn't mind it.
I don't think he's there. I think he's a little short, which is what that was going to be my guess, is it was going to come up a little short.
What a great effort, though. That was
Yeah.
a really good way to miss. So we're going to an extra end.
Wow.
Woo! Extra end. Here we go.
Well, hell of a match.
That's our extra end song. And this extra end is sponsored by Aero USA. Same line every time. They are our main sponsor for the live stream here, so they earned it. They get the extra end sponsor there. Thank you guys so much. And we will just adjust this to 15:15 after the end of regulation. And now I get to do my fun. Extra end.
And we see a lot of people pitching up their tents to head to the 18th hole.
Yeah, they're going to the other side. They want to see this up close and personal. And let's give a round of applause to these guys. Well done, guys. And yeah, you see everyone moving to the other end. They want to go see. They want to go see the action. Yeah. What a treat! This is awesome. Yeah, thanks for joining us on the live stream, guys. We really appreciate it.
What a hell of a final this has
Let's
been.
make sure this camera. Oh, it looks beautiful. Everything is beautiful right now. I wish I could. Well done, fellas. There's the Cavenders. Well done on 4th place. Huge accomplishment here with this field. And they're going down to see the action down there, too. That's awesome. I think Charlie probably won the flip, would be my guess. Whoever won the toss there, with the way these skips have been, they would have given it away either one because they've both been playing T
I
to
was
T.
going to say, Az is asking us who won the flip, like we would know. How are we going to know?
And like it's our job to do everything. He
Yeah.
should be telling us.
It's not like we got a mic and we were supervising the coin flip.
No, he's wrong on that one. He should have been telling us who won the flip.
Yeah,
But
be our roving reporter.
oh, Charlie, get out of the way, please.
Do work.
Get
Do
out
work.
of the way.
Yeah, we'd love to get a view there.
Oh.
All right.
Not
well,
happening.
One extra bowl. Now these definitely will be the last 3. All right. Tom's first one. This extra end of the men's pairs final.
We'll see it
We've
come
gone
in
a little
here.
shorter. Interesting that they've gone a little shorter with this first one.
Look at
Tommy,
this.
look at Tommy here.
Tom
Look at
Richeson. Look at this for a starter.
What a bomb there.
Wow-wee.
That's
That is
that's
brilliant.
real good.
That is brilliant.
Just a little side toucher there. Sadri undeterred.
Undeterred is right. He's just going to lay it down on its line like it needs to go.
I think Charlie would be happy with anything behind, even if he misses it. Yeah, Charlie's happy.
Yep.
This is
And now,
okay.
now the chess match begins.
Yep.
Do you go to the tee now?
And this is why Charlie, wouldn't shock me if he wanted to get the last bowl.
So they're going to the tee too. He says. He says, "Give me it on the tee."
This is kind of with the side toucher. It's kind of, and where it is kind of a kill end. Especially with Charlie. Just really want Tommy to. He's saying to get to the back.
Here we go. It's going to enter the screen here in a sec. We're trying to get Charlie and them out of the way, but here we go. It's not a bad home. It's behind, so that's all right. Now Charlie's saying draw. Give me something. Widen the target for me. I mean, draw the shot would be ideal, but he's saying just widen the target.
Yeah, just something in there.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Sadri actually drew this shot because he has been playing so well. Now he's going
but he
around.
is coming
Maybe a little
around the-
nerves here, a little extra
he
adrenaline.
just kind of drew it along behind, or
Is
just
this one
again,
gonna
like you
sit
said, it's a
right?
chess
Oh,
match,
it's
and
really
just kind of
close
set
to
it.
the
It's
tee.
it's not a win by 3. You're just trying to get the end. Whoever wins this end gets the title. U.S. Open pairs champion.
Wow.
Beast mode is on.
There we go. Thanks, Aaron. Aaron, let him know. And
Yeah.
we're seeing this. Tom's not making it back there again. So the question is, when does Charlie start attacking this? Does he have Sadri do it? Because we know what Charlie's going to do if he has the T and that's the setup.
Yeah.
Sadri is
I
just...
think he'd want Sadri to kind of draw between the triangle there. I think that's the best play for
good second
Sadri.
shot. Just something widen the target, really. That's the main thing. So we can get a jack-high bull in for Charlie.
Yeah, keep an eye on the leads. We're going to do the same thing. So that'll be
Oh, what a great bull that is. Just tucking in behind.
very helpful. Thank you, sir.
So anyway, there you go, Sadi. He just put one right behind the jack,
Yeah.
about a foot.
Yeah, I thought-
foot and a little.
Real well done there. So again, this is going to be the last bowls no matter what happens. I mean, I don't see a zero happening here. I mean,
No.
it's possible, but
It'd
very
be a measure
unlikely.
that they couldn't decide, and they have a laser here too. So
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So if that's the case, pretty good last stand by these boys, and great tournament that they've all played.
you know what, Chris? I don't think there's any question here. You go to the tee, man. Unless you're going to try to block this, which I would not suggest. You go to the tee.
Yeah, you got to get one.
Because
Yeah,
Charlie
this is
has
a
very
kill
limited
land.
options right now.
This is a kill land for Charlie. He could, with
He
that
could trail
ball
a
in there,
jack a
he
little,
could trail a jack. He would play a jack or bull here. So
Charlie does have options, but I would.
we're trying to get our sergeant arms Azza to get Sadri to sit if we can. He's kind of done playing, so that would be great.
There and back there. I don't know if he's
Where
telling them.
I don't see where Azza went.
Anyway, we'll get it right. Like I said, we're not used. A lot of the players aren't really used to the cameras here, and he's trying to get back to the
Here's
tee.
Chris trying to come to the tee. This first, Tommy's kind of did his job and set it up pretty nice for him.
Best back doesn't hurt either. If it stays on the green.
Stays. Yep,
And it did.
succeeded.
Okay.
Succeeded. It's right on the plinth. You don't have a good look of it from this angle, but it's right on the plinth. All right, here's see what Charlie's. I think Charlie now is the time. I mean, he's got 3 whacks at it to try and hit that bowl or gets jack or bowl there.
Yeah, this will be the first go at it. I'd back
doesn't-
him to hit it.
He does need to hit him with a lot of weight.
No, well, someone made a little noise back behind him, so he's going to reset.
Yeah, Charlie gets a little bit of the rabbit ear sometimes.
Yeah, well, he's used to having his earphones in, and it's not
Yeah.
allowed today, so, you know.
So that's usually how he fights.
So he's
that.
playing it a little bit more ginger, trying to just get the jack or
Yeah.
bull.
Yeah, that's all he wants.
And we
See
can
if we
probably
can
see
get
it.
us on here.
There we go. We're getting Sadri out of the way. They were trying to.
Yeah. Well, that's his first attempt at it, and
Okay,
it's
so
pretty
then,
zesty.
yeah, it was. So if you're going to play it that way, you might as well have a go.
Yeah, you see what Chris is calling for. He wants to split those two to try and take that away. I mean, basically saying, Charlie, you got just make the shot if you can.
Yeah, and there's this. Look at the crowd down there. That's great to see the
You see that-
support here.
And about half those people were on this other side at the end, and they all walked over to that end.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I said, it's like golf. Like they're all, like I pitched my 10th to the 12th hole, and now it's like, oh, they're all done. I'm going to go to the 18th now and see the final.
Yeah, so we'll watch Chris let this one rip. And like we said, it's nothing fancier. He's trying to split those back two. If he can get the tee, he would be super
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, he really doesn't want to, he didn't want any part of the head. I mean, it's just a little too dicey, especially under the circumstances. And make Charlie make the shot. You don't have to do it for him.
This looks pretty close. This looks very
Yeah,
close.
Just wants to get to the tee. Just splitting those two. Just
what a
kind of
great
finish
bowl.
right there.
What a great
That's a
bowl.
great
Chris
shot there.
Dodd right
Chris
on
Dodd,
the tee.
right where he needs it.
That's wonderful. That is wonderful stuff.
That takes an option away from Charlie. Charlie can't do the kill now. The kill will go to Chris Dodd.
And if the jack moves back further than that bowl behind, then it's going to those green ones. So Charlie's
Yeah.
got to really pick his weight with this.
Yeah, it's almost like a draw. I mean, just slightly over, just a couple of feet through is what he needs.
Yeah, and I'd back him too. He's very good at all the shots, and he could really prove the haters wrong. And
Yeah, we got to get Sadri again is trying to do his bit of just kind of standing right in the way.
can he move for us? No, he can't.
I think he thinks he's out of the way, but
He's not. You got to really just get to the side. He really wants to watch it come in, though, so I don't blame him.
yeah, it's a big shot for them. I think we can probably pick it up pretty good on the side camera for everybody.
Yeah,
Hit the two.
We'll be able to pick it up here as it comes in.
See if he, see, Sadri's kind of leaning into it. All right, here we go. Here it comes. I think it's close. No,
Oh, no.
oh, it didn't get paid though.
Oh,
Good,
wow. What a great
good
shot.
shot by
Jeez.
Chaz. Good shot.
Well, now what do you do if you're Chris? You just draw a shot. I mean, you don't want to make the target bigger, but you don't want to give Charlie one bull to drive out. You could. I'll tell you what. He could play for that red bull. He could sit it out.
Well, you don't need a 4 or 5. That's not going to help you.
But you don't want Charlie driving one ball off the green.
Look, they're not
Yeah.
listening.
Okay, it's fine.
Everyone's been told, and it seems like they're intentionally blocking it. I don't understand.
Okay.
No problem. Beautiful day here.
Our
Look at the
Sergeant
sun.
Arms Az is trying to get them to control, but they don't.
Yeah, he's not happy
They're not
with
really
them.
caring about us.
That's all right. Well, Chris is really scratching his head. He's going, "What do I
hold
do
them on.
here?" Yeah.
Personally, I think it's just a draw. You just do a draw.
You
Get
don't want to
another
fatten
one.
the target though. I mean, he's got the tee, so he's already gotten that covered.
Well, you just. I mean,
you just
now
draw
it's
the shot. Yeah, draw the shot.
I mean, when it's 2 feet away,
front toucher.
a front toucher would be, exceptional here.
See as it gets off,
go
we'll
for
be
him.
able to see the line as he lets this go. No one's in the camera angle down there right now, so that's good. Here we go. We're gonna let it. Wow, that line looks okay, and he's stomping after this one.
Yeah.
He actually really likes this.
Yeah, I think you just want to try and
With
do a
good
draw,
reason.
get a second one so that he can't just drive the one ball out and take. And
He's
win
played
the
this
match.
well. Don't make a target. He doesn't want to make
Just
a
right in
target.
front.
That's pretty good.
That's
it's locked
brilliant.
in. No, don't. I
I
wouldn't.
don't
be
know
too
why he's
upset.
unhappy.
He didn't make the target bigger.
Well, he did miss a drive. The only thing is he's kind of. I mean, I know the
It's not
concern-
locked in. But
Yeah, but now Charlie can either drive and take both bulls out, but he didn't have a big profile, so that might be what Chris is worried about.
it's a little bigger of a profile. Yeah.
Not much, but now I think he was probably looking for a second shot, but not right next to it, so he can't take both out with one. That would be my guess of what he was trying to do.
Well, we're going to see an awesome celebration here, no matter who wins. If Charlie makes a shot, we will see him go wild. With Sadri, it's going to go nuts.
It'll be interesting what the
And,
shot that
if-
Charlie tries to play. He could
and
do
if-
the draw and just try and beat what Chris did, or just try and draw the black or clean draw. That's a possibility. Or he could just try and drive and take both bulls out.
I don't think he's drawing. I really don't. Sadri does not care about us. But all good. That's why we got
We'll
4
just-
cameras.
Yeah, we'll show the other angle.
I like this angle. The lighting's really nice, so we'll watch this come off. Sadri's feeling confident.
Yeah.
Does he?
Well, he's
flip the ball?
entitled to be there. I don't know if Charlie really wants him there to help him out with his.
He's telling him to move back now. Yeah, there we go.
Now we'll get a good view.
Okay, we'll see what Charlie's doing here. As the sun is about to set here
Regardless
in
of what
Sun
happens,
City.
last bowl of this men's pairs championship in an extra end.
One of the classics that I've ever seen.
15-50, yeah. I mean, anytime you get an extra end is good. And there's just been some absolute bombs down the stretch and some good lead play. And here we are, last bowl from
Here
Charlie.
it is, folks. Here it is. Who's going to be celebrating after this? I think all 4 should, but
Yeah,
2 of them are going to be celebrating a little.
it's a
bit more.
well-deserved championship and a solid second. It looks like he's coming on the backhand here. So
And he's
he's
driving.
coming with some weight. Here we go. He wants both those bowls or the jack and get a result.
If it kills,
Jack, rebound again, but I think that's going to be for Chris because of that
What a
back ball
game.
that they have on that tee. Just didn't get the bowls. He got the jack, but a great final. But the championship 2024 U.S. Open Men's Pairs champions for their first title ever, Chris Dodd and Tom Richeson.
take a bow, boys. What a game. All 4 should be taking a bow here.
Yeah,
We
no
appreciate that.
Charlie
And,
Herbert with his second, lining himself up for bowler of the tournament with a second in the singles and now a second in the pairs. That'll put him firmly in the driver's seat. I don't even know if that can be beat. And then Sadri being a first-year bowler and getting a silver medal. Yeah, we're giving a hand to these boys.
Let's see if we can get a Charlie.
I'll happily step aside so that they could come in and take
I don't know if Charlie wants to come talk right now, but we'll see if we can get Chris,
see if we can get Chris
over
or-
here.
get Chris or Tommy over here.
I'll grab it. What do you want?
Yeah. Chris would be nice.
Chris is good. I'll happily step aside so that Chris can come in and give us a
All right.
word.
You want to turn that camera on us or maybe? Or? No. We'll be all right.
Oh, you could turn it all the way around. You want me to just rotate it around and get you a shot here?
Sure,
All
that's
right.
fine. I mean, we can look at the green too. It's all good. I just want to give
All right,
have a
I'll
little
see if
chat.
I can get them in here. Hold on, might be a little noisy. I'll see if I can get Chris in here.
Yeah, see if they all want to leave him alone. What a
getting his
game.
accolades
Gosh,
here.
what a treat for everyone watching from all over the world. Chris, you mind if we get a word?
A little word here.
That's the biggest. Good lad. Cheers.
Chris is still getting his accolades in.
As he should.
I've
As he should. We'll
vacated
try
the
to-
area, but now the whole crowd is like congratulating him.
We'll see if he can come in and join us. See if I want to leave him alone for a sec. Yeah, they're rightfully so. They're congratulating him. What a game,
Wow.
brother! What a game! Oh my gosh, man!
my
I'm so
God.
proud of you, bro.
That was insane.
something else.
That was
I'm gonna
insane.
call a couple of them, but the early in the game you converted. I think you were 5 down, and you put the jack in the ditch for 1. You came off the inside bank, which was a perfectly played
I
bull.
remember
We
that
called
shot.
it. I called it the shot of the tournament at that moment, and I think it still is. I mean, you played some bombs in that game. You're down 2 down here, or down 3, and you. Let's see here.
locked
They're
in
getting
there
it on
with
us.
that one.
And
Yeah, the
so
one.
you played the one down here when you're last end. You know, you sit it. You're down 3. The jack goes right into the pocket of their bowls.
Yeah.
You play it, get the shot, not only, and then you drew another one to tie the game for an extra end. And didn't play too shabby there in the extra end either. Put one right on the tee, which was huge.
That was probably the shot right there.
It was one of them. Yeah, I mean, wasn't
the other one you were talking about going.
I mean, you were going to be
deep.
9-1 down.
It was a little bit of a reach and hope, if I'm being honest. I knew if I could find the pile, I'm probably cutting down, and I got the little deflection, got the jack out of it.
Well, we called it because
Pretty
I
big
said
conversion.
you got nothing for wide there. I was like, he gets jack or bull, but he gets nothing if he's wide. So he's got to play into that. Sort of plan A would be the bowls, plan B is the jack, so
that was the mindset, and thankfully that one did come off.
Yeah, and then things did, a couple little things went your way. There wasn't much luck in the game, but it just felt like it was meant to be for you guys. And
a little bit,
gosh, you played
sneaking in the back
so
door
good, Chris, and that goes a long way for all of your aspirations and bowls. I'm
Thank
super
you,
proud of you, buddy.
No, I appreciate it.
And let's see if we can get Tom.
Yeah.
Tom, you want to come talk, bud?
Get my
Let's get Tom in
fantastic
here.
lead in here. Thank you, Tom.
Well, here we're joined by spectacular lead of the final, Tom Richeson. High five, bud. Well done. That was quite the game to watch. How was it to be in there? Were you a little nervous,
man,
or were
I
you
was-
just cruising?
Well, I started out really rocky,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah, Sadri was surprisingly good at the beginning, huh? He was kind of all over it, and then
no, he's good.
when Chris converted that 5 down to a 1 up, that sort of lifted you. After that, you started pouring them in.
I think I just kind of got in the groove.
Yeah, and Scott and I were noticing a lot of, particularly Sadri and yourself, were kind of finishing across the line a lot. You guys were struggling to take enough grass. It was swooping out there, huh?
Oh yeah, I was, 22, 20. Yeah, I was way out there.
Yeah, it was wide and quick. And anyway, they're going to do the prize celebration over here right now, so I'll let you go. But dude, I'm really proud of you, Tom. Couldn't
Thank
happen
you.
to a better couple guys, and an epic final. That's one, and it's online
for
for you
us.
to watch forever and ever and ever.
Right,
So-
and my wrong bias as well.
Oh, I already forgot about that. You put 2 bombs in right after it, so you responded well. And I'll take a Coors Light. You got to buy everyone around when you do a wrong bias. So anyway, love you, Tommy. Well done, man. Well
Thank
done.
you. Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, I'm going to get over here to the prize ceremony. As you can hear in the background, they're announcing some of the lower flights. Scott, I will say goodbye on behalf of myself and Scott Roberts. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the buffering and the internet issues. We'll work on that. But gosh, what a treat. That was a game for the ages. And we're so happy to have been here to capture it on the live stream. So thank you, everyone. We will be seeing you not tomorrow, but the following day with the finals of the ladies singles and the men's fours. So enjoy the rest of your evening if you're in America, and wherever else you are, enjoy your day. Thanks for tuning in again. Over and out.